government officials insist that this is an isolated incident.
Warning: the following program contains explicit language and mature content. It is not meant for the easily offended. So if you are an emotional pussy, please refrain from listening. Thank you and enjoy.
Welcome back, another edition of the Buzz Podcast. Your boy Cujo, my man Jules.
Yes.
What a day! Starting this on April Fools, which I think this is our first ever April Fools show. I don't think we've ever done one on April Fools.
Mm-hmm.
This week, as you see, we have a guest here. She goes by the name of Banda. She is a lady who wears many hats. A radio host on iHeart for KHEY Country here in El Paso.
Shoot.
She's also part of Child Advocate with CPEP and Guardians of the Children Sun City. Dancer, biker, gym rat, wife, mom, and House of Slytherin, from what I understood. If I remember correct, I don't know if I got that one right.
No, Ravenclaw. I'm Ravenclaw.
Same shit.
Ravenclaw. The dancer part kind of threw me off. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Amber, appreciate you coming through. Hope you're not too stunned by the crazy shit that we're gonna say.
No, I love it. That intro actually answered my question if I could cuss, and I guess I'm free to. I mean, well, on air you can't, you know.
Right,
and I
right,
naturally am big. I have a potty mouth. So.
Really?
Yeah.
So how hard is it to hold back on air when you're? I mean, like, what do you got to do to hold back?
It depends on what I'm talking about. If I'm getting passionate about, child advocacy, I gotta, remember to bring it back and maybe cut my words short. But I mean, country music, it's. You're not really cussing too much when you're talking about it.
Right. Yeah, unless you're talking with Jelly Roll or who else?
Yeah.
Because the whole new way is going out different than the original or than the traditional country, right? They're going a little bit more. It seems like hip hop ish or a little bit more urban, I guess you could say.
It is, and honestly, I didn't grow up listening to country music. When I took this job initially with iHeart, I've only been with them for like 2 years. I mean. Yeah. Patty Diaz from Power 2, she's my manager, and she was like, "I'm going to put you on KHEY," and I was like, George Strait is a country artist, right?
That's about as crazy as I get.
So, yeah, and so I actually like the new country because that's what KHEY is, 96.3 KHEY Country, the new country, and I love the Post Malone coming in and Jelly Roll, and the number one complaint I get from people that have listened to KHEY for a long time is. I don't like this new stuff. Oh, but I love Morgan Wallen. I'm like, why? Like, music changes over the years. It just happens.
So it's new country now on that one?
Yes, mostly new country. They do play some 90s country, some older country, but the majority is new country.
Yeah. I like 90s country, 80s.
Yeah, 80s. Well, I mean,
the GOAT, George Strait.
There's somebody from every era you could listen to. Johnny Cash, Hank Williams. If you want to get down to like the funny. Dirty country, Hank Williams, all those cats.
I tried making a playlist, and it was like 5 songs. Yeah, that's.
No, you can't go wrong with George Strait, Alan Jackson. There's a lot of good ones out there. I mean, hell, there's even a few Judd songs that are good.
Brooks and Dunn.
Yeah, but
Ma Maria.
Because I know KHEY was mainly that's all they would usually play was just classic country.
Yeah,
and then I guess they swapped out the format back, which is good because, like you said, It's good seeing the difference because now people are able to get out of their shell more, and now you can experience more of the life of outside of country.
Yeah.
Because I always found when people were country fans, their mindset was a little bit more enclosed because they were traditional country. Monday through Friday only dad works.
Very conservative.
Yeah, very conservative. We got to go to church 4 times a week. Now it's good to see something different because when you hear the original country, I mean, when you go back to Johnny Cash and Hank Williams Jr. Yeah, dude,
outlaws.
It's all tragedy. Yeah, it was the outlaw era, and it's like, dude. They're not talking about any of the shit that you guys are repping. Like how
can you relate?
Work? Yeah, how does that work?
Rock and roll with a twang.
Yeah. So Amber, I was seeing that you were a Let me see if I get this correct, because my mind tends to fucking leave me.
Where do I look?
on
Where's the
these
camera? Is it
things.
that?
Yeah, this is.
All
this
right,
is
good.
You.
All right, because
you.
this is my good side, so I'm just gonna.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna sit sideways.
I've never
Sit sideways.
figured out any of my. I don't have a good side.
So how do you go from getting a degree in biology to being on air?
So, initially, I was going for pre-med. And, I have my degree in biology from UTEP. And then after that, I was like, you know what? Being a doctor is not for me. I just wanted to do it for the money. And it was really hard, even though, I did pretty good when I was in college. So I was actually on my way to NMSU. I can't remember the time frame to get my degree in dietetics, because I've done personal training. I have a nutrition certification. I love that. Mm-hmm. And when I was supposed to go to NMSU, I got pregnant, and I was a high risk pregnancy. This was my second pregnancy.
Okay,
So it's like, I'm not going to be able to make that drive from El Paso to New Mexico.
Right.
And so, I think I was just trying to do something, to be busy. And so I did the personal training for a while after I had my daughter. And then I worked for my husband's company for a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then when COVID hit, and there was that year where they could go hybrid, they could either go in person or stay virtual.
Right,
I was like, no, I'm going to send them, because, once everyone goes back and the whole, their immune system, I think it's better if they just go back now.
Yeah.
So I started working at the school where my youngest started going. Mm-hmm. And then from there, I'm like, well, I was basically a glorified lunch monitor, even though I loved the kids.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was like, well, what am I going to do in the summer? Mm-hmm. And so then I had met Mike D before, and Patty D had posted a video, hey, we're looking for a tech. Dirt work, setting up canopies and, getting the amps and all that stuff. It's basically like a rodeo. I was like, well, I'll do that for the summer. And then I started there, and then it just went really fast. I started being mentored by one of the guys that was there. He's no longer there anymore, Andrew Polk, on the political station, which I don't mess with politics, but, answering calls for these people that are like, F this and F that side and F the blue tie and F the red tie. But I learned a whole lot from him. And then it just grew from there. I started being more involved with the community programming. I love working with nonprofits. Yeah. And that's basically how I got to be on air on KHEY. And I still, work for the other 5 stations that we have. We have 6 stations total.
Oh, really? Yeah. It was Clear Channel, but now it's iHeart, right? Yeah, because I remember Patty when I was many years ago.
It's a trip.
Yeah, because I used to do promotions.
She's been there for a while, though. Right?
Yeah, she just celebrated 30 years.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, because I used to do promotions out there for them, or for Clear Channel back in the day. So,
wow.
Yeah, KHEY AM, FM, Power 102.
You did country too?
Yeah, Sunny F.
He never said that.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
yeah.
Then it was 10. It should be the Bandit 101.1 or some shit like that.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was So a matter of fact, when George Strait actually did a concert here at the Sun Bowl, and I was there I was working that concert that day. I remember it was just like today. It was windy as fuck. Yeah. So I remember back then it used to be battle of the radio station. Like people weren't like really friendly as they are today. They're more. It's all about competition, ratings, numbers, and all that shit.
I like competition.
So we would. So what these guys want to do, since it's George Strait. It was George Strait, the Dixie Chicks, and who else was it? There's some other big names. Yeah.
Wow.
Before they got canceled.
Yeah. Back then, I had no idea who they were, because I was a hip hop head. So I was like, I'm just working here because I'm getting paid. So I have no idea who these people are. I just exactly. But I heard the name George Strait before, so I was like, all right, cool. Well, I have no idea who anybody else is.
You didn't know who George Strait was?
No, I heard him before, but I was like, anybody else? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Looking back, I was like, damn, that was a hell of a fucking lineup. And I remember we had to, the big thing was to post the KHEY banners everywhere. So they had this one huge one that we put up on the side of the Sun Bowl. 10 minutes later, the wind just fucking took it.
Oh, my
And everybody
gosh.
was shitting or yelling at it. I was like, dude, it's just a fucking sign.
Yeah, yeah.
But these country folk, man, these guys are legit, boy. They take everything to heart.
Really?
You can't say shit, dude.
And I'm in a unique position where, even though I didn't grow up listening to country and I'm still getting accustomed to it, I'm falling in love with the artists before I even hear their music. And it's usually the opposite. But since I interview these artists, and I was at CRS in Nashville a few weeks ago, where it was like 3 or 4 days of just interviews and concerts and up and coming artists, and you meet them and you talk to them and you get to know them. So like I get to know the person before the music, and that's not really something that happens to people. I'm like, I really, really like this guy, you know, and it's like his music's okay, but I really like that guy.
You like his story. Yeah.
His story and how he is.
Who's one of the artists or that you got to meet that you're like really like impressed by as far as either their story or just them being, you know, genuinely nice people?
Well, I'm gonna name this person right off the bat because I just did an interview with him this morning. His name's Red Farron. And he's Red Farron, Red Farron. And if I could describe him, you know, respectfully, he's like a redneck Morgan Wallen. He has like a, you know, take it or leave it attitude, but he's not arrogant. He was writing songs for like Florida Georgia Line, and asked him, well, what made you switch to want to be like write and sing your own music? And he was just like, it was during COVID, and he was pretty much not desperate, but just wanting to do something, wanting to be part of the arts. He grew up riding dirt bikes, and he was so humble, and he's so talented. And he was one of the ones that I met at CRS that really did stick out. I wasn't just telling him that like just to, you know, because blowing smoke up his ass. I'm like, no, I really think that he is a great and talented artist and super himself.
Maybe I need to do that because I can't get in the country at all, man. Maybe I need to look up their story first.
It's because I mean, if you listen to, it depends what you listen to. It's just like same thing we were talking about El Paso, like we mentioned before. When they mention El Paso, excuse me, when you mention El Paso, you think about Kill Bill when it's like a little dirt hole city, and you know it's like that. But when when we were younger, we were exposed to all that bluegrass shit. So once you mention country, automatically that pops in your head, and you're like,
the image.
But it's not really. I mean, there's some really, really good. I mean, great artists. Some of the songs that these come. I mean, fucking remarkable.
It's starting to make a little more sense now that I'm older and I can understand. You know,
now I was like, now if you listen to the words, they hit home now.
Yeah,
you know, I was listening to. So I was noticing like on Spotify you have the DJ option on there, so it just plays. So say if you listen to any kind of music in a certain genre, it'll play something that they think you'll like based on what you're listening to. So your algorithms. So they had put the song was it Grandpa from the Judds?
Grandpa.
So dude, and so I'm a fairly new grandpa now. My granddaughter is a year, and my grandson is 3 weeks old.
Congratulations!
Thank you. Yeah, dude, I heard it. Damn near cried driving. Yo,
Right?
like I was like, what the fuck is this? What is this emotional shit?
Post Malone came out with like a song that almost had me in tears about his daughter, and I was just like,
yeah. Morgan Wallen just I don't know if he put it out, but he shared one about I think it's called Superman, where he's basically singing to his 4-year-old son or daughter how I did a lot of dumb shit, and you're going to see it, and you think right now I'm Superman, but you're going to see this, and I'm just letting you know I'm not, but I still love you. You know, basically is what it's saying. And I'm like,
oh yeah, I'll probably start crying there. I can relate.
Yeah.
Well, Morgan Wallen just he just got out of some trouble, right? Wasn't he locked up? Or?
He threw a chair off of Eric Church's bar in Nashville, and it almost hit some cops. And he
They
said
were in the way.
They were in the. They should have looked up.
Yeah, right.
And you know, he did say some stuff when he was younger, and he's right now at SNL. He was like a guest on SNL.
Is he the one that walked off the stage?
I saw the video, man. Maybe he had to go to the bathroom. Maybe he didn't know. Like you were supposed to hug everyone, and maybe he's not a hugger. I'm not.
Right.
You know, like I don't want to hug these people. Like I just spent 2 weeks with them. Like,
but there was something where they were going to invite him, and then he got in trouble, and they passed on him. Yeah,
something like that.
So
COVID protocols. I don't know.
Maybe they're getting a little deep with that. That he was protesting them or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I mean,
I couldn't tell you what he sings, but I know he walked off the stage.
I don't even know.
Is he a big artist?
God. Yeah. Anyone that says they don't like the new country, it's always, but I like Morgan Wallen.
Okay, I gotta try this guy.
So
like Chris Stapleton. That's
Chris could sing his ass off.
But he's like I guess he's considered country, but he's just so like just blues and
he's an artist.
He's just amazing.
Yeah.
See, but again, a lot of them you got to listen. Depends on how you listen to them and where you listen to them.
Yeah.
You know, because like when what is
With
it,
some
Tennessee
dip
whiskey?
in your mouth.
No, because like when Tennessee whiskey came out, and as soon as I heard the music, I was like, "Yo, that's fucking that's that's an old song. That's an old classic."
Is it really? It's
Yeah,
a remake.
it's the same. Well, it's the same beat of the girl who
Naughty
sings
by
Two
Nature,
Lovers.
OPP?
No, the girl who sings Two
Insane Clown
Lovers.
Posse.
Which one?
Two Lovers. She sings Two Lovers. It's an old.
Two lovers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mary Wells. It's an old Mary Wells. I mean,
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Listen
shit.
to it. When I heard it, I was like, dude, I know that song.
Yeah.
So the more I listened to it, I was like, damn.
You
what
have
do
your
I-
moments, man.
Right.
He
what do I
surprises
know
me
this
sometimes.
shit? And then
Well, he
I,
has a computer right in front of him. He's just reading it.
No,
I'm
I've
making
seen
sure
I
him.
don't see.
I've seen him in
I
action.
make sure I press record.
Right.
He won't say nothing, but when his head starts turning, I'm like, damn, something's going on there.
Yeah, but then when I heard Chris Stapleton again on the desktop or mini desktop or on the NPR, fucking amazing.
Oh, I could watch those all day, man.
Because you could see the actual artist. Because I don't know if you ever seen Tiny Desk from NPR.
No.
Oh, it's
Tiny-
amazing.
It's an
Tiny Desk.
amazing series. They have, I mean, anybody who's
It's
any
like
artist at all.
acoustic, unplugged, kind of
Yeah.
small studio,
Yeah.
sitting in front of the
It's a tiny desk.
tiny desk. That's what it is.
So they come in, they sing not acapella, but like you said, acoustic. It's very intimate, and you get to actually see the artist.
And hear the talent. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you're not talented, it's going to come out there.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm going to say the unpopular opinion. I've been to a lot of those acoustics, including Aaron Lewis. I need the mosh pits. I need the loudness. I need the speakers. Like insert your voice every once in a while, so I know you can sing. But I'm just not a fan of the intimate acoustic style. I don't
No.
like. It depends. Maybe like if it's I love people's voices like Chris Stapleton and that, but I
Yeah.
just can't get into the acoustic sets.
Oh, I dig that.
I can't.
I dig it.
I need the the headache when you leave.
But I hate when they have you sing and then want you to stand. I just want to sit down. You know what I'm
I
saying?
paid to hear you
Yeah.
sing.
I want to be entertained. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't need a workout right now.
Well, I need to sit now that I'm older. Like
Yeah.
I need people to normalize concerts starting at 5 p.m.
Damn.
Yeah.
Be out of there by 6:30.
I gotta work.
I mean,
the
because
next day.
dinner. I mean, I can't eat past 8.
Gotta go to Luby's, get my fucking lunch special.
Exactly.
I ate late yesterday and I'm paying the price.
Yeah, well, the George Strait's a perfect concert for you. He just gets up, he didn't even do shit anymore. He just, there's a four corners of the stage, goes, stands on one corner, sits there, then gets up, goes to the next corner, just sits there.
I'm not in the country, but
But
George
he-
Strait count me
dude,
in.
I was
I'm
gonna
there.
say that's George Strait, man.
Yeah,
He can
he's
go up.
just-
Yeah.
That some bitch could sing, man. He's like,
And he'll
100
take your girl.
oh yeah, And
Does that chair song and shit?
All right.
Yeah.
And yeah.
see, but the best part about him is I don't think he could sing.
What?
He's not a singer because
blasphemy.
if you listen to him, he's just talking most
Yeah.
of the time, and it's like, God damn, this motherfucker's legit.
Well, and do you know what he says is the best cure for a hangover?
What's that?
Menudo.
Yeah,
He says the
in
best thing
Texas.
He's from San Antonio.
Have you heard him sing?
And then he sings Vicente.
Yeah, I was about to say the Vicente song. Have you
Yeah.
heard him?
I have.
Fucking amazing.
yeah.
There he can
I'm a
sing.
fan.
Yeah. There you go. Now
Yeah.
you can say you're a fan of country.
Yeah, you see,
See, that's kind of.
George Strait.
I'm a fan of George Strait.
Okay.
Now you're offending me.
So-
I'm just playing.
so when you're are you into what other type of music are you into?
Oh, I'm a rock
rocker, all right.
rock man.
Rock what? Like-
I like. Well, some people probably won't consider it rock, but I'll listen to anything from Green Day, Foo Fighters to Hatebreed to Pantera to Shinedown, Chevelle, Deftones, System of a Down, like 90s rock.
Oh,
like that is
man.
what like my we just came back from Vegas. Well, not just a few years ago. Sick New World. I mean, I had just had
a
surgery.
festival, right?
Yeah, it was a one-day festival in Las Vegas. The headliner was System of a Down. They had Chevelle,
I wanna watch
Deftones,
them
Korn.
one time.
They
I love them.
were worth standing in the same spot
I've
in the
been in the
Vegas
mosh
sun
pit for them.
11 hours. And I had just had
Jesus.
surgery 5 months prior. I had a mini tummy tuck. I got my boobs redone. I got
Mm.
them bigger. And here I am thinking that my 17-year-old and my 40-year-old husband at the time were going to be the ones, having to carry. No, I was like the one. Yeah, Death Grips came out. They're not very well known, but the Wall of Death came out, and that's
Yeah.
what I grew up on.
I would enjoy that. See, I can enjoy that.
That you could get into.
I'd mosh pit. If it's a mosh pit, I'll get in there. I don't know anymore, but
That's legal fighting.
yeah.
That's
Right?
legal
Yeah.
fighting is what it
I
is.
remember the first time I ever mosh pit, it was like the Violent Femmes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a long
Yeah.
ago. That was in the 90s.
The nicest mosh pit I was ever in, Hatebreed.
Really?
When they came to El Paso. Yep. They were like
Nicest.
nice to the girls. They I fouled, they picked me up and
Here. Boom.
One for the road. One for the road.
Take that one.
5 across the eyes.
Sorry. With all due respect, I'm going to drop an elbow on you, okay?
Right? I told you first.
Damn, dude, I've never heard that before in a sentence. The nicest mosh pit.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never fucking
What's
heard
that? Oxymoron.
I've never heard that shit. So, were you? Well, I know they're not as hard, but Hootie and the Blowfish.
I mean, I listened to
What
them,
era?
but right, yeah. I mean, we play Darius Rucker now on
that's
KHEY.
what I was getting to. Like, how do you feel about those when they make that jump? Now that he went from Hootie and he was basically the original Nickelback, and now he's
But you know what? He made good music. I don't know. I thought so.
Well, they only had one album, didn't they? Hootie.
They had a couple.
I remember one song. That was him. No, that was Blues Traveler.
That was Blues Traveler.
Oh, no.
my God.
Who was Hootie? I know I've heard them.
Hey, the Blues Travelers are badass.
Blues Traveler was a badass. I think that I'm sure that lead singer died. I'm sure he had a heart attack. That was a big motherfucker.
Man, that motherfucker had knives
He
everywhere.
was huge.
He would always carry knives.
Knives.
Yeah, and guns and shit.
Yeah,
all on.
yeah.
all on-
He was
right?
crazy.
Yeah.
He was crazy.
But how are you gonna get that big? How you can get it from your foot? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like,
it's a process.
yeah.
It's a process, buddy.
Give me an hour.
Fake a heart attack.
I'll be right.
Give me an hour.
back.
Give me an hour.
Wait
Wait
a
some
minute.
serious shit.
You want to impress me? Take that fucking knife out your boot, motherfucker.
No, Hootie had what did they have? Take My Hand, Let Her Cry.
Yeah, Let Her Cry.
Yeah, I think it only had that one album, and then because I think as a country singer, I think he's amazing.
I think he's really good. I mean, we
But
play
he always
him a
had
lot.
that style, though.
Yeah. The even the rock when he was the rock band, it was kind of country-ish.
Yeah.
The
Nickelback kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
the
because the
earlier-
original Nickelback. I mean, because everybody liked them when he was with their out, but as soon as they got a little bit older, everybody talked shit about him.
But Nickelback is that frowned upon to like them, or
Yes.
I
No,
think
it
I
is.
only like one song of theirs.
They only,
is.
only
It's-
have like 1 or 2 songs.
It's like a meme now if you like
Yeah.
Nickelback. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's not like Creed, where it's cool to like Creed, even though they make fun of it. If you like Nickelback, you're just a loser.
Yeah, but Creed was a big old. They're a huge Christian band, isn't it? They're actually
Were
a
they
Christian
so
rock.
Yeah.
POD?
Yeah, they're Christian rock, so it's
Yeah.
kind of weird.
But then he started like tripping, right? Like jumping off balconies and shit. He said T.I. saved his life or some shit.
Well, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
I believe I can fly.
Right? Trying to do that was his R. Kelly impersonation without,
Jesus will save me.
without peeing on
I'm
somebody.
gonna act out this song. I'm real.
You see, so how did you feel about Aaron Lewis jumping from Stain to country?
You did?
Really?
But that's
You
news
didn't
to
know
me.
Aaron Lewis has a country album? He's got like 3
What?
country albums.
I think
on,
that's
now.
the last step before it was like it's all
Before
over.
he calls it
Yeah, I'm
quits?
gonna stop right here.
Oh, he's like heavy red, heavy.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, man. He's got some. Yeah. His
I'm going to have to look that up. I didn't even know that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess he's not doing that well in country.
He's not on KHEY. I mean, I know that for sure.
Maybe it's not new enough.
Right?
No, because I think his last album was probably about 2 years ago. His country album. Yeah, because I remember because before Stained was going to come back and.
So you took that earring off, or what?
No, he was still-
because that's frowned upon, right?
Yeah, no, he was just start wearing John Deere hats. It's all
Mud shovel to shoveling dirt. Like,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're Mexican wearing a John Deere hat, you're cartel.
That's something else. Yeah,
That's something else.
it's a different meaning. Yeah, he could get away with it. But
And it's surprising that I think every single country artist that I've talked to that either on Zoom or like not like in Nashville, whatever, they've heard of El Paso.
Yeah.
They love El Paso. Post Malone, he put out his album F1 Trillion. There's a song about El Paso on that album.
because we have boots here, we sell boots.
I think it's the Latinas.
it might be. Yeah, 'cause
And the
I mean,
Lucchese, yeah.
Yeah,
And
because
the
there's
The
tequila.
tortas are good out
the
here.
tortas are amazing out
Yeah,
here.
they
The
are.
food?
No,
What are we talking? Hold on, let's start off. What are we talking about here?
so according to the Mexican culture, if you weigh a little bit more than you should, you're considered a torta. So yeah,
That's what
Female.
I was asking.
Female?
I mean,
female.
What about I'm a tamal, I guess. Or big ass
You're a
fat
burrito.
tamales and shit.
You're a burrito. You're a burrito. That's how you
A
asked today.
pupusa.
A pupusa. No, that's
Yeah.
Venezuelan.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit. We'll stick with
It
tamales.
looks like a gordita. So
Yeah, it's the same shit basically.
Yeah.
So you had asked today who's got the best burritos in El Paso?
Yeah.
Who have some of the names come up that
Someone, it was a grocery store. It was like a
Vista?
Food City.
Yeah, Food City.
Yeah.
I think it was Food City.
Really?
Yeah. And the reason I asked is because I think it's either tomorrow or April 3rd where it's National Burrito Day. So I was going to shout out. Yeah.
There's a national burrito.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck, I've been celebrating that all year.
Dude, there's a day for fucking everything.
There is.
Dude, we got to have a burrito again.
Yes.
Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday. Both days just to be safe.
There you go. We'll start today just to make sure we hit.
Burrito Thursdays.
Bring it back, Burrito Thursday. Throwback Thursday.
Yeah.
Throwback burritos.
Listening to oldies. Eating
Burritos. And today, being April 1st, you said it is the first day of
National Child Abuse Awareness. So, it just got quiet.
Yeah.
Take a turn. So my advocacy started years ago, and I am part of a nonprofit. I'm still part of Community Partners of El Paso. They work directly with CPS. So the way I got started in this is I have a 19-year-old and a 10-year-old. When I had my second daughter, my 10-year-old, I had a lot of postpartum anxiety. And I would see these child abuse stories come up on my newsfeed, and I just couldn't sleep for a week. And I'm just more sensitive to it because of my upbringing.
Yeah.
And I read a quote that said, complaining without action is called whining. And so I said, I'm not a fucking complainer. Like I've been through a lot of shit in my life, and I've never played the victim. So I was like, well, what can I do?
Right.
And so the only child advocacy agency I'd ever heard of at the time was CPS. So I called, made a cold call. I want to volunteer. What can I do? They put me in tune with Community Partners of El Paso. And so through them, I met other people that did child advocacy. And then I would go to these events, and there was always these bikers there. I did not grow up around motorcycles. I grew up with, the image of Sons of Anarchy. I didn't, and I was like, but I would see them at these events. I'm like, bikers and child abuse? Like, what is this? I'd never heard of Bikers Against Child Abuse either. And so I would go to these events. They finally invited me to a meeting, and
bounty hunters and shit.
I'm
totally down. I'll support that.
We're not vigilantes, although some of us wish we could be.
I think you should
And
bring that in. We should vote that in.
Well, I'll talk to you about that off air, legal reasons. So, so I went to the meeting, and they're like, well, if you get a motorcycle, you can work more closely with the kids. I said, I'm in.
Yeah.
So I got a fucking motorcycle to be a part of Guardians of the Children. I ride a Harley. It's the smallest Harley I could find. All right. Because I've dropped 3 of the bikes I've been on.
Yeah.
And so, I'm part of Guardians of the Children. And
so you're a biker now.
I'm a biker now. Yeah.
Damn, yeah. That's good enough for a country.
You know what?
You
know what? It does.
It blends in.
It really does. Because,
You have the jacket and everything?
I have the jacket. I got the cut. It's the vest. It's called a cut. I got the patch. Had no idea what a patch was when I went in.
Yeah.
And it's, on the back, it means that you've earned it.
Yeah.
And the training we go through, a child calls us. The basic premise is these kids have to go through the court system, and they have some kind of order. We go with them to the court when they have to testify. We're in the courtroom with them, because a lot of people don't know their friends and family can't be in there. So you got a 7-year-old testifying against a 40-year-old man by themselves. So we're there not to persuade the judges, nothing like that. Just you look right at me when you're talking.
Yeah.
That's it. And
Provide comfort for them.
just
That's
support.
fucking hard, man.
Empowered.
Yeah, because I was
It
about to ask you about that, because I've seen those videos with the bikers. You got about 50 deep in a courtroom, and at first you're like, all right, well they're probably going to be the defendants, but you're like, no, they're there to,
they're fucking angels.
Yeah, they're there to help out.
Right?
Like, holy shit. Like, yeah, they're definitely did some shit.
Yeah, right. Some Rico stuff. No, but
They got them all. They got them all.
they're all from the same gang.
Yep. So Sam Crow is real. Sam Crow is real.
So we go in there, and some of the worst, mental health advice is what we take. You feel like you're gonna cry, you suck it all up, you swallow it down until the kid's gone.
Yeah.
We're there with the kid, with the child and the family, and it doesn't just stop there. That's a big part of our mission. Is we're with them until they're 18, and they can either become a guardian themselves, or they tell us deuces at any time. That's it, no questions asked. And we do events with them, like we're part of their graduations, we're part of this.
Really?
There's a lot of times where the perp, maybe want to violate a protective order.
Protection order, yeah.
So we'll get a text 2 a.m. I'm the POC, point of contact. I put it out to the guardians. Hey, we'll usually get there before the police, because, we're on 2 wheels most of the time. Show up at the house. That's it. No, can't condone that, but I'm not saying.
Oh no, I mean
Not
it's
saying
Texas. It's
not
Texas.
It
saying
is
doesn't-
Texas.
Not saying it
So
doesn't happen.
that's the last resort, but it's just to make the child feel safe. We do anti-bullying presentations, which are really effective because you go up there, you see these 6'2" bikers with beards and they're cut. Raise your hand. We ask the kids if you've ever been bullied, and you got this biker.
Yeah.
Oh shit, and so they're more likely to raise their hand too and talk about it. And it's I mean, I really credit being a part of Guardians of the Children, which is an international organization,
Right.
to my job right now at KHEY. I mean, they threw me in there to speak about them. I got my motorcycle, which I think gave me, cool cred to be on KHEY, my tattoos and,
Right.
So, that, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
Did you get your tattoos before the bike? Or
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
All
I got a few after, I got like the Harley somewhere, but then I got a
Yeah, I see
Pusheen. So it's like my music taste. I love rock, but I love Backstreet Boys.
Is that
It's just
Foo
everywhere.
Fighters? That
Yep.
Yeah.
Got the Foo Fighters.
I went to go
got
see the
Green-
Foos.
When they were here?
Albuquerque. Oh yeah, and here.
I was
Both of
there
them.
in Albuquerque. I'm here. Mhm.
And yeah, I went to both.
Yeah.
Great. I love that.
Oh, well, check it out. I got the lyrics to my favorite song here, Everlong.
Oh, I waited here for you. Nice.
I love that one because he talks about being real, not being happy. And I don't give a fuck if you're a bitch, if you're super nice, as long as you're real.
He's fucking amazing, man. That concert I highly recommend.
Yeah.
Damn. So these bike. It's weird to put bikers with the whole fact of caring for children because the stereotype of a biker is that they're the malandros.
It's like a ballet dancer dancing to rock music.
Yeah. They're the fuck ups. They're the ones. Like I said, they're automatically defended.
I think it's changing now, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not as
because of Sons of Anarchy.
yeah. Everybody became a biker for a little bit when Jesse James and all that.
Yeah, the OC.
And
And I thought about it, but I'm accident prone, so I'm good.
well, I fell off 3 of the bikes I'm on. You
Yeah.
just got to get back on, man. Wear your helmet. And like I said, I've done, volunteer work with different nonprofits for different reasons for years. The biker community, because we are a part of the El Paso Motorcycle Coalition, which is like 60 plus clubs, including the Bandidos,
Yeah.
one percenters and religious riding groups and this
Really?
and that.
They're all good.
We're all together. And let me tell you, they are some of the best people to help this community. If they say they're going to do something, they will fucking do it. They will rebuild an elderly person's house. If your mission, they even though we're a nonprofit, they know that we work with the kids. They support us 100%. So
Wow, that's awesome.
yeah, and so on the nonprofit program that I do for iHeart, I tell them, hey, if you're working with a nonprofit as a biker organization, bring them on. So I've had a lot of bikers on the show, helping people think differently about bikers. Because I mean, don't get me wrong, in any group you're gonna have the assholes, you're gonna have the people that
Yeah, there's always a bad apple.
But bikers by far, like, people got the wrong idea about them.
Did you say there was a religious biker?
Yeah, there's religious riding groups.
What?
Kings of Priest. Shout out to Frank. Yeah,
Sound like killers. They sound like killers.
Right, hey,
They sound like killers.
I
sound like
wouldn't
they're
put it
doing
past them. I
time.
mean, they kill for a reason. So
For good. For the good.
we kill for Jesus, so it's okay.
It's good.
Jesus.
It's good.
Really?
And it's funny when I started reading. You're talking about Harry Potter.
Yeah.
For anyone that's ever not read the books, or maybe it's been a while or seen the movie, in the first one, Harry Potter is living with an abusive family, right? Like
Underneath the
I couldn't
stairs, right?
stand.
They treat him like shit.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand that. And then the guy that comes and basically initially saves him is Hagrid.
And he's a biker.
Who's a biker on a
he's a
magic
biker.
motorcycle. I'm like, why didn't someone tell
Yeah.
me this at the beginning? I
Yeah.
would have read Harry Potter a long time ago.
I just started watching them all over without falling asleep. And yeah.
Falling asleep.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
No, I can't remember any of them.
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Ravenclaw.
Which one was Gryffindor? The
Harry
was that
Potter.
That's Harry Potter.
That's his
Crew.
That's
So-
his fucking cut.
Yeah, so if you're out there, that's his clique.
That's his cut. It's cold.
Yeah, man. So that's his gang, and so you
That's
take
his
a test and you find out where,
You gotta
where
take
you're
a
from.
test to get a new gang.
Well, I got
damn.
the hat. I should have brought it. The sorting hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me one of them scars.
There's a scarf.
There's the whole wardrobe. I mean, it's
No,
it's
my little girl, she loves it. We keep watching. I'm gonna watch them again so I can understand what's going on.
Dude, what's going on with these radio people? So we had Grizz on here the other day.
Yeah.
He's a big Dungeons and Dragons guy.
Yeah, it fucking tripped
blew
us
our
out.
mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how did that
wow.
even come up? Like we were talking. I don't know.
We
It
were
just
talking
came
about
out.
somebody was talking about anal, and then somehow it's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, I'm a Dungeons and Dragons. I was like,
We were talking about like not getting
Well, I mean,
laid,
I
and
guess-
then he goes,
Well, there you go. There's the connection.
that's a natural
Oh,
transition.
you know what I do instead of sex is I like to play
I love
Dungeons
to
and
play
Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Well, I heard you guys ask him if your privates had a theme song, what would it be?
Yeah.
I saw a little snippet of that, and the first song that came to my head was "Don't You Forget
Oh,
About
about
Me"
me.
from my.
Oh, I don't. Don't.
Oh no, never forgotten, always remembered.
Mine was shout.
Out, let it all out.
Jesus Christ, now we're taking a turn.
Who thought of that question?
It was probably, I don't know.
I'm telling you, he had his. It was one of those head turning moments. He was like, "Hold
I
on."
just have random shit. It's 'cause my problem is I'm easily amused.
That's not
You
a
know
problem.
what I mean? And
That's
then like I
definitely
think
not a
of
problem.
the most stupidest shit.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
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 It's like, you know, I'll sit down and I'll have random thoughts of like, why do you need Braille on an ATM that's drive-through?
Right?
Makes no sense.
Exactly.
Holy fuck! Yeah,
Think about it. Makes zero fucking sense.
dude. Now I'm not gonna be able to sleep.
Have you seen on Instagram where it's a blind person reading a scary book, how they must look, and they're like,
Holy shit!
Or the worst part is that there was one
What
where,
was it?
where they gave the dude a cheese grater. And there's
"Oh my god."
a black guy reading a cheese grater, and he's like, the scariest book you'll ever read. I was like, God damn.
This is a rap song. Bum chicka bum chicka rum bum bum chicka bum.
Yeah, dude, I was like, God damn.
It's the same thing over and over.
Yeah, so repetitive. It's so repetitive.
Now they're all
Good
in all-
chorus though. Good chorus.
It's in all caps.
They're really angry here.
I just have random stupid thoughts that
You
come in
just
my
can
head,
read it once.
and this is how we get in trouble.
Well, and that's why you have a podcast.
That's how
You
we get in
needed to
trouble.
get.
Holy shit. That drive-through shit though. Yeah.
Think
How
about
the
it.
fuck did you get here?
Or even better, when you go to so I remember I was in Rio Doso, and there's a we went to,
Go ahead, another zero on there.
where were we going? we had gone to some public spot they have out there. There's a
Where were we at?
in Rio Doso. It was it was like a city municipal spot, and there's a sign on there that says "No Seen Eye Dogs." I'm like, who the fuck is that for?
No seeing eye dogs.
Yeah, no seen eye dogs are allowed in. So I was like, who the fuck is the dog? So if a blind man's walking with
He's
a
not
How
gonna
are they
see
gonna
that
see the
sign.
sign?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh
This is
my
the shit that gets me. And I was like, who the fuck is this? Who's that sign for? Who the fuck is reading? The dog's not gonna be like he's gonna stop. It's like, "Arr."
You would they should have is like a finish line thing, like where it like hits you with a piece of tape. He'd be like, I can't bring my dog in here.
I tell you, it doesn't make it's shit like that that just trips me the fuck out.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Oh shit, I got masking tape on me.
It's over. Yeah, I was like, dude, who
Hey,
the fuck is this sign?
Fido,
for?
you gotta wait out here, man.
You gotta keep your ass out
Turn
here
around.
Toto, you stay here. I'll be right back.
now. Oh, dude,
Right?
it's. I'm telling
Hey,
you,
I'm
it's-
fucked. How am I gonna get in there?
That's
Open the door.
I'm telling you, it's just.
I wouldn't feel welcome. I wouldn't want to go in there anymore.
No. Well, I mean, it's like I said. Who is it for? You can't see it, evidently, because you need a fucking dog to walk you around.
They need those signs like when we were in Albuquerque, we were crossing the street, and it's those they need the audible ones where it's like wait,
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
word. Like, have you heard it? We're like,
You motherfucker. You wait. Yeah, I know you.
it sounds like me in the morning. You know, you start off with your kids. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We're gonna be
Let's
like-
fucking go. Like, why are you yelling? I didn't start off yelling.
Yes,
You're gonna be late.
dude, kids. I mean, as much as we love them, man, they'll bring the fucking devil.
That's how my
out
mom
of you.
used to wake us up. It was like, get up.
No, I didn't have that luxury. 7 in the morning, she just fucking go in there, crank the radio, hit play. Oh, dude, that's how I woke up.
No, I couldn't wait to get out of my house.
Que buena. Radio Cañón.
No, it was whatever I had on the record player. So it would be oh shit. Back then it was either some Wu Tang in the morning.
Bone Thugs.
Yeah, you wake up to fuck you and
Oh, that's the way to wake
And
up.
that
I'd
was-
wake up to like a cannon. Radio Cañón. I'm like, what?
The worst was waking up on a Sunday morning with the music playing,
yes.
and you knew that cleaning was going to happen.
yep.
No, my mom cleans every day. She'll vacuum around me if I was asleep. Yeah. So I knew it was time to wake up. I hear, yeah, I was like a crime scene where I was asleep at, you know?
It was just the imprint
Yeah,
on the
it's
carpet
fucking
where
crumbs right there. And I'm like, yeah, she still does that.
I get it now. I get it now as an
Yeah,
adult.
I mean, you have to because somebody's got to keep your shit clean. You know what I mean? Because these motherfuckers, they're terrorists. That's how terrorists started. With the fucking kids, man. 'Cause these motherfuckers, they take nothing for granted.
They know that when I'm cleaning at home, I send everyone a mass text that's in the house. I said, do not come near the house until after 3:00. Because if they're home, it's like cleaning up after slugs.
Yeah.
I'm like, I vacuum and then
Have a code. Like if I play Foo Fighters,
It's odd.
get the fuck out of my kitchen.
No, they know. I give them warning. I do give them warning. I said, do not come home for lunch. I swear to God, if you come home from lunch and I am mopping, oh man,
It's on.
You know I beat the shit out of you, right? I'm just letting you know. I don't.
I
but
won't.
you'll know I will.
I won't, but I will.
I will.
So let me ask you. So I know you say your husband has his own company. So my roommate here when it's see if you're this type of female or not. I'll ask, can I help you with anything? And it's always no.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Then
yes.
I just keep hearing nobody helps me with shit. Everybody's fucking worthless at this fucking house. And it's like, well, what the And then when I do help, they redo the shit that I do because they don't like it to their standard. But even though my standard's cleanlier in my opinion.
We have a vision of how we want things to look, and I used to be that way.
Okay.
My husband can be overly helpful, which I hate. Poor thing, it's a catch-22.
Damn. There's a fine line, right?
You see,
No.
I do make it a point to ask him when I need his help, because that way he knows she really does need my help.
Right.
So if he's going to help with anything else, please don't. Like, we're both part of Guardians of the Children now, and sometimes he'll think it's beneficial for him to tell them something that I told him. And like, don't fucking help me in that aspect. Like, I will speak for myself, because there's a lot of things. Well, if you want to tell the wife something, you got to tell the husband, or vice versa. I'm like, no, we're two different people. We don't agree on everything, which is great. We agree on a lot. But if I need my husband's help, I will ask him. That way, he knows. And if I don't, I said, don't help me. He knows to stay out of my way. Because when I'm cleaning, I have my headphones on. I got a certain outfit that I wear. Hasta eso, I got a playlist. I'm in my head.
Hey, we got to have him on.
I think he needs the biker club.
Yeah,
more
it'd be like, blink twice if you need help.
to fucking help him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like, she's good. Oh, he's gonna talk. Okay, go ahead.
Is he allowed? Yeah, because
You may speak.
Because you know
Shall allow it, the Spartan. He has to look at me like
She's kicking
the
him
Spartan,
under the
right?
table. So, did he buy a bike also, or?
No, so I bought my motorcycle first, and then I had a bike. He had to get a bike, so he bought a Breakout. And that's people always think that I ride because he rides. It was actually the opposite. My child advocacy led me to riding, which I never, in a million years thought.
He got tired of being on the back.
He got tired of riding,
sidecar.
bitch.
He was on the sidecar.
I want to get one of them little Robin cars, like
Yeah,
the
the
little.
sidecar.
Yeah, we should get one. You do the bike.
We'll get a fat boy.
Yeah.
And we'll hook it up, or we'll do an M-Rod.
I
Yeah,
tried.
and I'll be like,
A trike would do a
yeah.
Can-Ams and shit.
We need like one of those
A Can-Am.
hamster balls because we're both
Right,
accident
yeah, no,
prone.
we'll
Yeah,
flip
yeah.
over.
We'll just be like,
With the-
here they come.
rumbling through. So, do you guys look down upon people in Can-Ams? I mean,
Yeah, is that
yes.
frowned upon? Like,
I
I've been
mean,
wanting to buy one. They look.
yeah. I mean, yeah. No
Yeah?
one in the coalition has a freaking Can-Am.
but he has a leather jacket
Right. It
with
is
tassels.
I mean,
It's bedazzled.
No one has tassels.
Rhinestone-
He bought the
rhinestones.
jacket first.
oh, you do have a
It's
jacket.
rhinestones, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know.
Rhinestones
Yeah,
on
it's
it.
extra tight. It's pretty cool.
Well, you bought the jacket before the bike?
Yeah, he just got
That's a
it.
little
Doug.
presumptuous.
It's a little snug. Just in case. I know it's going to happen.
He's gonna grow into it.
I think a cruiser would be
I got
good,
the
yeah.
pants. He got the
He's got the SS chaps.
yeah. I got the
jacket.
chaps.
It's,
He's got the
it's a mix and match.
yeah. It's a mix and match. Mix and match.
There
Yeah,
you
yeah,
go.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so Can-Ams are looked down upon in the biker room.
A little bit. And even in some, I mean, this is, not officially, but in a lot of the organizations, you got to ride a Harley. If you ride like a crotch rocket, like a Yamaha, it's kind of like,
I was
go
about
to
to ask.
go
How
to
about
that
an Indian?
organization.
A
Yeah,
little
Indians
bit
are
more.
acceptable. I mean, if you're Harley, you're kind of making fun of the Indians. Indians making fun of the Harleys,
Yeah.
but it's still, a cruiser type
Right.
bike. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's cool. But yeah, usually like there's even different organizations in the coalition where they have specifically they're like crotch rockets or whatever you want to call them.
Is there a Can-Am one?
No,
There needs to be.
No.
We need to
We'll make one.
We're going to start a movement.
I
We're
like
gonna
the
start
little
with-
slingshot Polaris things. Like I want to feel like
Those,
Batman.
those look fun.
I want
They
one.
look fun.
I know.
Vespa.
Yeah, and I think because I'm in my midlife crisis
Yeah.
right now, and I want to get one.
They look-
And I want to wear my chaps.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, no one's gonna stop you.
No.
no,
And I'm gonna
More
pump
power
my
to
own
you.
gas.
no,
And,
you can't stop a dream.
But I mean, what's it gonna look like if you're for Guardians of the Children, right? You get this call, perps here, and you show up in a Can-Am. The perps.
hey, but mine's gonna look like a Batmobile. I could wear.
Oh, there you go.
I
Wear
could
the
wear the
Batman
Batman
costume.
Yeah,
There you
the,
go.
the,
I
the
can
one.
see it.
Yeah,
I can
remember?
see it.
Remember?
I can
I
see
showed
it.
it to him.
Think about, but if you think about it, if you see a 6'4" bearded man get off a Can-Am, I think
Yeah.
that is the scariest shit you could
That's
ever see.
true.
'cause
With
you
a
know-
tassel leather jacket.
Yeah, you know nothing's gonna
Blinged
fucking bother
out.
him.
He must be mental.
Yeah, if he's fucking bedazzled out,
And he's one of one.
Members only jacket. He's the only member.
yes, I mean, no,
He's
I
a
mean,
0.00001%.
Yeah, if you see him, you're like, yo, something wrong with that motherfucker.
You heard rumors of him. He's like Bigfoot.
Yeah.
You didn't think he
That's a
existed
lot.
until
That's-
he's in your face.
That's the last one you want to
Yeah.
fuck with,
Man,
man.
dude, all right,
Dude,
man.
we
That's our
start-
that's our
That's
thing.
true.
Can-Am's
Can
assembled.
for life, baby. We could take corners real fast.
Well, it's with the Can. The reason I'm talking about it, we had some of my friends were talking about Can-Ams, and they're just talking shit about them. Oddly enough, with a bike you need the special license to drive a bike, whatever. Can-Am you don't, the regular license.
Really?
Yeah. We're rebels.
Yeah, since it's a two wheels up front,
Yeah.
it's still considered like a car.
Huh.
So you don't need a special license.
Two
You
wheels
just-
up front, part in the back, baby.
You get a
Fuck
mullet to go with
yeah.
it.
That's the fucking.
You
That's,
think this is a motorcycle? Let me turn.
that's the mullet version of cars.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fuck it, we'll get flannels and everything.
Oh, dude, we got it.
We're
It
got
has
it.
to have padding. You're
Fuck
good
yeah.
as long as the
We
flannels
Play
have
some
padding.
Nickelback just
Pump
nonstop.
that shit rough.
Fuck
boy.
yeah.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Hell yeah.
The El Paso Theo Vons and shit.
We'll just take out all the lanes.
Oh, dude, you gotta hit them corners nice, boy. You gotta hit them snug.
We got it.
gotta
That's
hit
going to be
them
our gang
snug.
now.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh
We're gonna
man,
be the fucking-
I am witnessing the genesis.
We're
Yeah.
gonna be known as tripods.
What did I do?
Yeah, the tripods.
The tripods. That's what we're gonna
Whoa,
be.
whoa,
tripods.
yeah, tripods. I mean,
I
that's what
love
they
it.
call me nowadays. But anyways, that's a whole.
No,
Hey, now you need a road name. You know everyone needs a road name.
a road name.
I'll tell you mine.
What?
My
Okay.
road name is Flex.
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 Wow. So how do you get?
Yeah.
So how do you get? Do you have to give? Do you get your own road
So
name, or is it given it to you?
traditionally, they choose it for you. It's usually something stupid that you've done. Like we had one, Grooves was his name,
Okay.
and the reason they chose it was because he put his motorcycle, and it was like on the side of the road where there were grooves.
Yeah.
He hit it, fell off, so that's why they started calling him Grooves.
Oh.
We
Not
had a-
pendejo. It was
No,
just
it was
groups.
groups. Yeah.
I think there is a pendejo in one of the other ones.
That was
maybe.
already taken.
But that one's already
Those are-
yeah. There's like 10 of
man,
those.
That seems.
Pendejo one, pendejo
That was my
two.
growing. When I was growing up, that was my name. It was
Pendejo, huh?
pendejo.
Monday. What?
Right, pendejo.
I'll be right there, mom.
You're at the coalition meeting and like 10 bikers.
Oh, come here, you little pendejo.
What's the worst fucking street name that you've heard from these dudes?
Oh my God, he's the nicest guy,
Oh
and
my
I hope he
God.
doesn't listen to this.
Is it anal?
Uh,
Is it fucking anal Bob?
Face down. Face down. Face down, Bob.
Face down, Bob. Fucking anal beads. Oh, fuck.
Bent.
Let me tell you how he got the name. Let me tell you how he got the name. He's going to be so mad at me when I say this.
It's a great story. I have pictures and everything.
Can we bleep this out?
I think the worst one would probably be Jack in Box, just because I can't say Jack. I need the Jack in the box, like not Jack in Box. So
It's Jackbox?
Jack in Box.
Jack-
Jack N Box.
Jacks. And
I mean, it's not that bad. For Guardians of the Children, when we ceremoniously adopt these little guardians into our biker group, they get a road name too, and so we have to be able to explain our road names to them. So ours can't be too,
Yeah, can't be
R-rated.
too crazy,
but
right.
everyone else, they can have,
I'll be like Pocket Pool. Let me tell you how I got this name.
It's a funny story.
Funny story, man. Someone actually gave it to me. I was minding my own business.
that was my own business.
I was perfectly quiet
I wasn't bothering anybody.
right? Until I wasn't.
Yeah, until I wasn't.
So That was loud.
He checked on me when my eyes started rolling back in my head.
Is he okay? Why is he choking himself?
He got a cramp.
Jesus Christ! Get that guy some water. Get him some water.
And then pee-pee's not any better.
No. Pee-pee's frowned
What
upon.
would yours?
Damn.
So I'm pocket pool from the Polaris crew.
The Polaris?
Or what is it?
tripods.
Oh no, the
Tripods.
Can-Am from the tripods. Yeah, I'm pocket pool from the tripod killer Can-Ams.
Killer Can-Ams. Fuck yeah, because you can't just have any
No.
kind of Can-Am.
Killer.
It's got to be a killer,
A killer
Can-Am.
Can-Am. What makes it a killer Can-Am?
We'll let you know.
It's got fucking lights. It's got fucking. It's like a disco.
It's got the eyelashes on the front. On
Oh,
the,
shit.
I want to do one of those Pee Wee Herman little things like cling cling.
Hey, there's a cut. Now, for those listening, what would be our road names? That way, we'll put that on the Insta,
Yeah.
and then we'll see what kind of
I would be very
responses
interested.
yeah, see what kind of response we have.
Okay.
So for the Killer Can-Am crew, for Jules and myself, what would be our road names? Comment down below. Let us know what you think.
I could see it, man. We get tassels for our handlebars and everything. Yeah, it's just gonna be
Tassels
awesome.
for the handlebars?
Tassels for the handlebars.
Big old flag.
If we could only be so lucky.
We're gonna do that.
And then you got to get it
The
tatted on you.
eyelashes?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hitting the
Cam.
street soon.
From the streets to the sheets.
Hell yeah.
You already got the sleeves.
There you go, dude.
Yeah. Do you,
Hey.
you have any tats?
Yeah, I'm hitting up here more,
Oh, nice.
and then I
Okay.
got some up here.
Oh,
but
there you go.
He's got some names over. But
yeah, this is
that's all
I mean, it's known as
It's got some handprints somewhere. It's just crazy.
Some arrows.
yeah,
You don't lose
it's
direction.
called a tramp stamp, but it's really not.
It's it's
misunderstood.
Yeah.
It's
Some
Swahili.
elephant
It's just
ears.
the-
It's Swahili.
It's Swahili.
Yeah.
The elephant ears.
He's just misunderstood.
Hey, it's just like they said, dude. Why did they make fucking? Why did they make sidewalks? Because the streets ain't for everybody. Bro.
Yeah.
Just remember that. That's a Creole. That's the Creole for the fucking Pan Am or Can-Am. What the fuck are we?
Killer
fuck are we now?
Can-Ams.
Killer
Can-Ams.
Can-Ams.
Killer Can-Ams. Okay, and so now going back to before we completely go off the grid again. So as you said, you're an enthusiast of weightlifting or lifting weights. What is it about CrossFit that you? What do you got against CrossFit?
She makes me throw up.
Is that the Can-Ams of fucking
That's
lifting weights?
the Nickelback of workouts. Is CrossFit. I mean,
When they move a lot, when they're doing the
Dude, they do
the,
all
the
kinds of
kipping
shit.
or whatever it's called.
yeah.
So you
I'll throw
know,
my back out with that shit.
I guess with me, I am so true to the bodybuilding form. I did a bodybuilding competition. I did a powerlifting competition. I did a Spartan race, and in those, like
Damn, a Spartan race.
a Spartan race. So. Yeah, that was on the behest of one of my clients. It wasn't my idea. So okay, I will.
That's
But-
why they run through mud and all that.
and over
Anyways, yeah,
fire and under barbed wire and the whole I
And
did
they
in
volunteer for
Phoenix.
this. But
Yeah.
anyways,
I do,
that's
and you
volunteer.
pay for it.
Yeah,
You pay to be in it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
All right.
So I had to
Wow.
mention that. That's the only reason I did it, so I could mention it. You know,
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
like vegans have to. You have to know they're vegan. You have to know I ran a Spartan.
Okay.
And so when it comes to bodybuilding, I'm very strict with the form. You know, if you're gonna squat, do it good form with
Right.
with proper rest. I'm very to the book for certain things. And so with CrossFit, you have people joining the movement. And in the one case, it's good because you got women deadlifting and squatting where they weren't, they were over there with, if the weights weren't pink or purple, they're not using them.
Right.
So that's one thing they did good. But people can't squat a bodyweight squat with proper form as it is. And now you're going to add weight. And now you're going to do it for time. And now you're going to do it when you're tired. And now you're going to do it under pressure. Now you're going to do it without instruction. That's what I don't like. CrossFit is great if you're going to compete. If you're going to, and CrossFit sport, they have one of the highest injuries, if not the highest injuries in their
That's horrible
fucking
for your body.
competitions. Yeah.
Horrible for
I
your
mean,
body.
you tear a pec, that's like sewing together hamburger meat. So like, that's what I don't like about these classes is that unless these classes, group fitness classes in general are usually for people that already know how to squat and deadlift because people don't know the proper form. So that's my thing with CrossFit. They they cause a lot of injuries. It's like me telling you, hey, you say you want to lose weight, go play football. I'm not going to really tell you the rules. You kind of get the idea. You're going to run.
Just go.
You need to know.
Here's the ball.
Yeah. Like football is a sport.
Yeah.
CrossFit is a sport. You want to lose weight, do it the right way. Get a trainer, this and that. So yeah, it's my beef with CrossFit.
I tried CrossFit for a day, but that was not good.
No.
It doesn't.
Did you get hurt?
I threw up.
Oh, well, there's that too.
I hurt my pride.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I couldn't
CrossFit
do
is
shit.
Well, you lost weight, you know.
'cause they do stupid shit. Like I don't get why they're doing like these
Like
movements.
workout.
Right? It's like
Why are they
what's
sweating
that
to
about?
What's all that about?
Right? And
Why would you want to do
Why
that?
are they
pay for
moving?
that? You pay for that?
They don't have a TV?
Yeah, like they'll do. And then they have. I mean, then you have these stupid people that get on the Instagram that do, the stupidest shit. They'll do a fucking squat, and then they still have the weight on their back, and they try to do a flip. And it's like, dude, what the fuck is this?
Or they're squatting the squat rack. Have you seen that
It's the
one?
most fucking ignorant shit ever.
But I do
It's like,
follow some CrossFitters, and those girls are in amazing shape.
Oh, yeah. If you get it
the
right.
legs are amazing.
Yeah. If
No,
you-
yeah. And if you follow any sport to the elite level,
Right.
you're going to see it. But the people that do it at the elite level, like when I did my bodybuilding, when I was bikini division,
Yeah.
I ate the same thing for 6 months. I was meticulous with my cardio. I was meticulous with my training. When I stepped on stage and people were like, that's what I want to look like, I was so fucking unhealthy.
Yep.
I was dehydrated. Leading up to it, you're supposed to drink a gallon of water, sometimes 2. And then those 3 days leading up to it, the day before, I was allowed to have a steak and potato, no water. It was such
that
because
even-
why
it's
is that? Yeah.
depleting the water. So on stage, I was so fucking thirsty. I wasn't
you're-
even
'cause
hungry.
You're cutting, right?
Because you're
Yeah.
because you're trying to make the muscles pop, which and getting rid of the water in theory.
Yeah, the water
There's-
weight and all that. Yeah.
So there's better ways to do it now, but if you take any sport to that level, they're not healthy. They're eating, sleeping, breathing that sport, eating that they live that sport. So people are like, I'm gonna do this so I can look like that. You're really not.
No.
Like you're not. Just
it's not
lift
good.
weights, rest when you need to, get the proper form, and eat your protein.
We have a lot of muscle underneath this fat.
It's relaxed.
Yeah, it's relaxed.
muscle.
See,
It's our
relaxed.
vacation.
All we got to do is stop drinking water.
No, yeah, it's our winter bodies.
Yeah.
It's water weight.
We're getting
Water
out of
weight.
our winter bodies.
Yeah, I've had it since I was a kid, man. I've had baby fat forever.
It's
Yeah, it just-
50 years of baby
yeah,
fat.
and I'm like, why now? Well, fuck it.
Why stop now?
Why stop now?
My mom still calls me baby, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Actually, you guys are pretty good.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
yeah. I mean, I think
Black is slimming.
Black is slimming.
See?
Yeah.
So we're gonna have black Can-Ams with us.
Yeah. I'm shaped like my dog, Now I got like
You
real
see-
skinny legs.
I see. I am a shape, so that counts as being in
shape.
shape.
Well,
that counts as being in shape. What the bodybuilders? Why is it that the whitest people have to put all this fucking dark tanning and shit? It looks
Yeah.
fucking ridiculous. I
Yeah.
can't.
That's like that's
like
that's
like blackface.
yeah.
almost.
That's what I was gonna
It's
say. It's
fucking-
kind of like racist.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
So-
very bad.
Yeah, that's frowned upon.
around here. Around
not
the
in bodybuilding.
Around
No.
the Can-Am section.
That's probably. I think all the bodybuilders are racist.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
all
well, the white
they all
ones.
do blackface.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that's what it is. That's what it looks
You're
like.
going black body. You're not
Because I'm
going
like,
blackface.
they come out and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so offended.
So when you do those spray tans and you got you're just tanning up until that point, because when you step on stage, you want certain muscle groups to pop, and those stage lights are so whitening. Like if I were to put a white light in my face,
Right.
it's gonna blur me and it'll look better, but I'm gonna look really white.
Right.
So that's what that does. It just makes the muscles pop more on stage, and
Mm-hmm.
you don't want the reason that you get eliminated or don't get
For being
placed
white?
for being white.
Well, that's
So it's reverse
crazy.
racism.
Yeah.
You don't want to be white. Exactly.
Oh shit.
Welcome to our world, fuckers.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. You see how I feel?
You get penalized for being too white on stage.
You know when we run a race and you take off first?
The only time your white privilege doesn't work, motherfuckers,
It's when you're a
You're
bodybuilder.
stepping on
is when
stage.
he's working out unhealthy as fuck.
Okay, the white one. Get that motherfucker out of here.
He's out.
He's out of here.
We'll cut him right away.
Get him out of here.
Keep the fat Mexican. The
Yeah,
white
yeah,
one's
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
fucking go.
To David Duke.
Oh shit.
The Grand Dragon. Get him out of here.
No, get him out of here. We don't need that
my
shit. Fucking. Yeah.
The ghost looking one. Yeah, get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Yeah, because every time I see it, I was like, dude, what the?
Yeah, because then they come out and they
ridiculous.
smile and shit. I was like, dude, you're fucking.
And then it's from like the neck up, they're white as fucking Snow White. And I was like,
Yeah.
dude, this doesn't make sense.
Well, I mean, they don't care about your face. You know, it's
Yeah.
not like a beauty pageant, really. It's just they care the neck down.
But that could distract you, and she'd be like, "What the fuck is?"
Well, I mean,
this one.
then your body must not be that good.
He's like, "God damn, look at his
What happened to
face."
this one? This one's broken.
He was lifting weights with his face. And shit. Oh shit!
Lifting weights with a helmet.
Pause.
Pause.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
a-
No, that's
yeah,
good.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
that looked very natural
Yeah,
for you.
yeah, yeah.
That looked very natural.
Damn, they
That's
caught
not
me
part
on
of-
camera.
Catch that.
I never wanted to document it, but you know, it
there it
happens.
is.
That is not part of the
See
Can-Am
the neck
initiation.
action? Like I
Caught.
just did it.
No,
That's
that-
not
no.
part of the can.
Yeah, no, that neck
That's
muscle.
the initiation.
That neck muscle
That's
was
the
fucking
initiation.
popping. That neck muscle
Oh
was popping.
yeah.
boy.
We got
That-
it. We're
that's
open to
your,
everybody.
The prospects that they're gonna have to do that dirty work.
Yes, they're the grunts. They're gonna have to do the
Get out the way. Let me show you how it's done.
move, rookie. Damn, this dude just went straight full. What the fuck? You never go full. You never go full R, bro. You never go full R.
We start talking about bodybuilding, and that's what happens.
Hey, you know, hey,
Sometimes wrong muscle. That's a wrong.
when in Rome.
Oh shit! All right, going back to the community podcast. Who are some of the more interesting nonprofits that you've talked to that you didn't even know was a thing here in the local area?
Oh, so one of our members is part of a LARPing group. Do you guys know what LARPing is?
Yo,
Have you seen the movie Role Models?
Yep.
Where they go and it's Dungeons and Dragons in real life.
This is at Alba Park, right?
Oh, this is where they have like they have like
act
kingdoms
out.
and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yes,
This shit out.
I used to have a manager that did that.
It's
Yeah.
a Game of Thrones like get over it.
So it's a nonprofit, but they're a LARPing group, and they actually raise money for to fight food insecurity here in El Paso. So that was one of them, and then another one was the Imperial Border Squad. Tell me you haven't heard of them.
Damn, that sounds fucking racist.
What is, that sounds like stormtroopers or some shit.
It's fucking
It
racist as
is.
fuck.
Is it stormtroopers?
So they
Damn, I'm just
yeah.
fucking.
Why are they all white?
So,
Just saying.
well, I mean, they
Saying.
they wear the white. The
We
white suit.
LARPing's funny. We're real. We got blasters.
They can't see out their helmets, but yeah.
You can't see
Oh,
us.
sorry.
So who's the Imperial Dukes?
The Imperial
or-
Border Squad. So there's actually something called Disney certified when it comes to your getup. So I had them at the station. They've gone to children's hospitals. They've gone to and they're a nonprofit.
Yeah.
They've gone to different events, specific, usually for kids. I'm sure they have something coming up for May the 4th.
You had me at Disney. I'm a Disney guy.
Dude,
Yeah.
so they are legit. I'll show you a video. You can share it, whatever. But legit Darth Vader, legit Stormtrooper, legit.
So it's all
Jedis.
like dark side, or
It's no, that's what I thought at first, but no, it's from both sides. They're Jedis and then they're the dark side, and they're just a nonprofit that love to dress up, love to share their love of Star Wars, and they go around. Like I said,
I wonder if they have any Jar Jars, because I would like to be a Jar Jar.
Like to volunteer.
they had a big ass Chewbacca. You've probably seen him at events. He's on stage.
Yeah.
He's legit. He's part of them. Yeah. I mean, he's they go to events, and
Yeah.
they're some of the real the more cooler ones, I guess, that I've interviewed. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Do you think Chewbacca has like a little red rocket? Like the dog?
That's a good question.
The costume one does. I'm
Again,
sure.
like I said,
I mean-
the most random shit
I
just
have
comes to
him
my
on-
head.
I'll
Because
ask
he don't
him.
wear shorts or nothing, right?
No,
no, he's
you
just.
don't wear. It's just the way he is.
No,
I mean,
yeah.
he's like a dog.
Yeah.
I'm
So
assuming.
it is a rocket. Yeah,
got a
it's got to
little red
be.
rocket.
I mean, he's got to pee, right?
Eventually,
Yeah, I mean,
dude. This sounds,
I didn't go looking, but
No. This,
But that's the good research.
yeah, dude. This sounds like the most. Have you ever on what is it? Is it October 8th?
They should
No,
have
August-
a battle like
August
the
8th.
Imperials and those.
they
other-
teach you how to use I'm drawing a blank.
the
lightsaber?
The lightsabers. Yeah,
Yeah.
they have like classes for kids.
So on August 8th, did you ever see the movie Dodgeball?
Yes.
Okay, so you remember the Ocho? So the Ocho was the. So remember when Dodgeball in the movie, when there's being televised at their big event or whatever the fuck in Las Vegas for their championship, it was brought to you by ESPN 8, the Ocho.
Oh,
So August 8th, every year since that movie's come out, the Ocho, they do on ESPN and ESPN2, they do their segment of the Ocho for 24 hours. They have the most wildest fucking sports
Really?
that you could think of. And one of them is actually lightsaber fighting. and they have qualifications, and they go have championships for that shit. They have. This is where I found that chess boxing that I told you about.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah, he sent me some crazy shit.
So chess boxing is actually a Russian sport where, say, like a regular boxing match, you'll have if it's a title fight, it's like 12 rounds, right?
12 rounds, yeah.
So first round, you're boxing. If nobody wins by knockout, second round, you're playing for those 3 minutes, chess. Third round, if you don't win in chess, third round, you go back to boxing. And it keeps going forward until either you knock the fucker out or you
fucking
checkmate.
Right, checkmate.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Then they have another thing called telephone booth boxing.
That seems fun.
Yeah. So you remember the old school, like the Doctor Who telephone booths?
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
Exactly.
That type, yeah.
So they'll put 2 fighters in there and they go fucking ham.
How? Like,
Yeah. That's
yeah,
how
rock'em
yeah.
sock'em.
what?
And then they have
Rock'em sock'em.
they have car MMA.
Car what?
Yeah.
Car MMA. So you start off in a fucking like depending.
Do you have to have your seatbelt on?
Yeah, I don't think it depends on what kind of car it is, right? So let's say, for example, you start off with like a fucking Miata. So both of you, one in the driver's side, one in the passenger, both seatbelts on. As soon as you hear the bell, you got to take that seatbelt and you
beat
got
the
to whoop
shit
each
out of
other's
each other's
ass, MMA style,
Oh, my God.
in the
car.
vehicle. You can't get out of the vehicles. You got to stay fighting in the fucking.
I fought in a vehicle one time, but you know,
Fought for my life. Yeah, so there's the most random shit.
Fight.
The Ocho. The most random shit. August 8th.
I like to wrestle in
Look
vehicles.
for
Well, when you were talking about that boxing and chess, I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about chess, that they burn, like the chess masters at the elite level, an insane amount of calories just sitting there using their brain playing chess, that they even lose weight, that they have to constantly keep eating because they burn so many calories while playing chess.
Damn, we're athletes.
Look it up.
we are the most.
We are
play
fucking
chess?
elite athletes. I watch TV like that, and I burn calories.
I don't think it works that way.
I've been on that Netflix shit like that. Ooh, shit.
Give me the chips.
Call me Jesse Owens, motherfucker.
Make me another bag of popcorn.
Yeah, dude, the Ocho, they are the most.
Jesse.
Dude, the Ocho's the shit.
I'm going to have to look that up.
So I
and
find-
it's always different every year?
Yeah, so every year they have all kinds. I
Like
mean, the
thumb
most.
wrestling?
They have not yet.
I could be a champ.
Not yet. They had one where they had. I think it was presented by the YMCA. Where it was like a.
Whoa.
So it was like a. It was the
Village
most
people?
No, the actual YMCA,
Oh,
like the
okay,
Fred
okay.
Lawyer shit. Like
Oh,
they had
Fred
a
Lawyer.
soccer. They had a soccer goal where you got to score 3 goals, but it's like a small goal, and then you have to hit like a wiffle ball, and like it's the most random shit you could think of. But it's
I think I played.
but
that game
I can't stop watching it. Like
Yeah.
it's the most stupidest shit, but I fucking love it.
Freeze
Yeah.
tag.
Yeah.
Free-
Yes, dude, that's a sport. Tag.
Tag?
It's a fucking sport. They have an arena.
Oh, you know what's cool?
They have
That
like an
balloon.
obstacle.
The balloon shit. Have you seen that one?
The balloon shit.
Yeah, like you know how you play like it's 2 people and then they have a car in the middle and then the balloon can't touch the floor and they be hitting that shit.
Oh, my God.
No.
Those tag
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
that
a
would give
kid.
me anxiety.
Yeah,
I'm just,
Dude,
no, the
it's
tag
fucking
they have
amazing.
like a jungle gym shit where you got to be jumping over shit and it's
like Kinkies. You can't touch
yeah,
me.
it's like American Warrior on steroids without falling into shit.
well, it reminds me of an event that I just emceed this past Saturday, and I was in shock that it was mascots from around the city. So we're talking about Pay Dirt Pete, Tejano Jack. For the record, I went to EPCC before I went to UTIP. Never knew we had a mascot.
Yeah.
Tejano Jack. And then,
Really?
Ru and Bip, and they got the big heads. They got the big shoes. And it was at Freedom Crossing, and they had to do these different obstacles that are difficult to do without the big mascot costumes. They had to go in the cars, the little carritos,
Yeah.
and in a big, blow up racetrack. And the Amigo man fell out. He tumbled. I'm like, oh my God, in the first round. I'm like, what is going to happen in this event?
Yeah.
There was one where it's like a big inflatable circle and it's these inflatable 6 things that you stand on. And it's like a stick of death that goes around. They had to jump over it in these mascot costumes.
Was
so it's,
Gus and goalie there?
No.
no.
Oh, dude, you
No,
got to
they didn't
represent
show up.
Gus
They were
and
busy.
Goldie.
Oh.
Yeah,
But
they had
we-
shit to do.
I mean, you had this big boba from Boba Coffee. It's a new place in
Okay.
the west side.
Yeah.
And they were kicking the soccer ball, and I'm like, wow, like it reminds me of what you're talking about.
Dude, that's pretty insane. 'Cause,
That
I
was
mean,
insane.
Just to walk around in some of those costumes is pretty fucking. That itself is a triumph.
I had to transport some of them in the golf cart. trying to fit the heads in. And
But they have those blow up costumes where
How many-
people
whoa.
fart in them. And have you seen that?
The T-Rexes?
Yeah, like
yeah.
their friend will have a T-Rex on, and then they'll just fart in that little hole thing.
Yeah, for their air.
And they're fighting for their
They're fight-
life. You know what I'm saying?
That's just fucking horrible.
Hot
Oh
boxing
my
or some
God.
shit.
That
Fucking
is
fuck
so
out of a
bad.
dinosaur.
That's how I'm gonna do that in Halloween. So if you have one of them, I'm gonna fart on
on.
them.
I
It's
want
on
one.
like a motherfucker.
I'll
I
bust
want
it.
one. I want an inflatable T-Rex.
So how many mascots are there here in El Paso? Is it also for like this high schools or?
No, I mean, I think the amount of mascots in El Paso is ridiculous because, like, you got dental places with a big diente as a mascot. So, you know, and I'm sure all the businesses have their own. But
We should get one.
the ones that showed up, it was Ruin Bit from El Paso Children's Hospital, Bobby, Shorty from National Furniture Liquidators, which
Oh yeah,
Was it
yeah,
a
yeah.
little dude?
it was a
it
little
short
dude,
man?
but that thing scared the shit out of me. Like
Yeah.
it was so freaky. He actually did the worm during the dance competition, so the guy was really good. But that
So he is a freak.
They had a dance off.
they had a dance off. Yep.
Holy shit.
We had Sunny and Milo, their two dog mascots. Pay Dirt Pete, Ozzy from the Locomotives. He showed up for a
Was he
little
a
soccer
bat?
lesson. He's a bat. Yeah. He's a bat.
I still don't get why
Mr.
we have
Y.
a bat.
I don't, right?
Makes no
For
sense.
what?
I mean, that would be
For the
maybe baseball.
locomotives.
That would make sense, right?
A little
A
bit.
bat,
I mean,
you know,
it's
get it?
Chihuahua, but I mean, I don't get why
A
there's
bat.
There's a bat like a
A murcielago.
bat,
Yeah.
fucking,
For the Locomotives, that's
like a
their
fucking
logo.
bat.
Like,
Like a fucking vampire.
Oh, okay.
hanging upside down.
It's
Yeah.
a fucking like a Batman.
A bat.
Yeah, it makes
Like-
no sense to me, dude.
Where's he get those wonderful toys?
Yeah, dude, I have no idea why they do that. It makes zero sense to me. Why
Maybe
it's a
they had it
fucking
on.
bat.
It just
know.
was on clearance. It
Right.
was like, fuck it.
If you guys want,
Hey, you have a train? No, fucking give me the bat.
Yeah, I'll take the
Right?
bat.
Bat. Give me the fucking bat.
I don't want to look gay. Or
I mean, a
anything, just-
conductor, right? That would make
Yeah,
sense with the whole
fucking-
outfit. That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, it was it was pretty cool. I didn't again. I had no idea that EPCC had a mascot, Tejano Jack. He was actually the winner.
What did it like?
Representing.
Did he just come out wearing? Was it just some regular dude wearing a Tejano hat, or like what the fuck?
So he had regular shoes on the bottom, so I think that was an advantage. Black
Okay.
pants with chaps, and then he
There
had
you
like
go.
a cowboy outfit. But he had the head
head.
like Pay Dirt Pete, but it was Tejano Jack with a big old grin.
Yeah.
And cowboy hat on top, so you know it wasn't like he wasn't wearing one of those heads. But
right.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he's so top heavy.
yeah.
Damn.
So that motherfucker's just like.
Oh my gosh.
So how is it? How do you deal? Cause I see that you post that you have social anxiety. How can you do live events like that with social? How do you get through?
I think if I have a purpose for something, I'm good. I hate small talk. I hate superficial. Again, going back to the lyrics where I like real, like,
Right.
you know, fuck the weather. What happened to you as a kid? Like, so if I have a
Damn.
purpose, we have a purpose. So my purpose was to entertain the people, get these mascots hyped up. And while I still have anxiety doing it, I know what my directive is.
Yeah.
If it's just like in a party and I don't know anyone, I'm like, hi. You know, I feel very awkward because I like to ask the weird questions. I like
Right.
to ask the deep questions. I don't care, you know, how's the food? Like
Yeah.
I can do it, but I think with the work that I've done, maybe more recently with child advocacy and the nonprofits, we always go straight for the meat and potatoes.
Right.
Let's talk about this. Or we like with country artists, let's talk about this passion project that you have. It's just
Who broke your heart?
yeah, really. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who didn't hug you as a kid? You know,
Yeah,
like
damn.
you're talking about this or that. And but then I need time to go home and just be a bitch, like
decompress or-
decompress, like, you know, just
Damn.
watch TV. Like I don't.
Mom's coming home.
Not again.
Not again.
Let me go put my mouthpiece on.
Son of a bitch.
Go get my headgear.
It's fucking Wednesday already.
It's already 4. Like someone
fucking
texts me
Wednesday
after
already.
8:00. I'm like, who's texting me at this ungodly hour? You know, I'm still cool about it, but I guess you have an idea of people that work in radio and they do this and that and all the time. Like, not unless I'm paid or forced to.
Yeah. That's why you have to be bubbly. Other than that,
So,
it's-
so what happens like when you get the anxiety? You get gassy or what? We had a friend that would get nervous and he'd start farting.
Right?
He'll start farting and shit. I'm like, dude, you all right?
hell no. Far from
I mean,
you know
it.
what I'm talking
Far
about, right?
from it.
I mean, that's happened where my stomach, you feel it in your
You got the
stomach.
guts?
But I think
Got the bubble guts.
you'll never really be able to tell, like, if I'm in a social situation, especially for work, because I just what they call turn it on.
Yeah.
Like, I did a video, for example. I went to Russell Dickerson's suite. There was a lot of people in there for breakfast when I was in Nashville. Russell Dickerson, let's do a video. And every being in my body is like, I don't want to do this fucking video. I don't want to ask him to do this. Like, hell, I look like shit, whatever. And I'm like, I got Russell Dickerson here, my Macarena dancing buddy. I made him do the Macarena once. Hey, and so you'll never really know. Like, people, I tell them, like, I'll finish giving a speech, and I'm like this. I'm like, you were nervous? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I'll be nervous for hours. And I don't know. I guess, again, it's just, I know that what I'm saying, there's a message behind it.
Yeah.
So I think that helps.
Do you feel like when you're on air, you have to be like a not a different person, but a different persona? Because I think that's when because I think that's the way we are. Because I know, like, for us, I'm usually generally quiet for the most part. I'm always just
Because it's mean.
because I always got I got that crazy just wild shit running through my head. So I'm
Yeah.
just
That guy's always mad. I was like, no, he's
no,
not.
he's thinking. He's fucking thinking.
I idle on 60.
Yeah, dude. Like,
They were like, he's always mad. No, he ain't always mad.
no, like, so yeah, so I'm thinking so, but then when like you said, once you hear the fucking record button go on, or you got to be, in our essence, you got to be Jules, you got to be Cujo, like it.
I'm
you
just
gotta
always
flip
an
that
idiot.
switch. It's weird.
It's just natural.
Yeah, it's weird. Like we're like I don't like when you have meetings at work and shit. Like I don't like talking in front of people.
Yeah.
But then we'll throw a pillow fight where we're talking in front of hundreds of
Yeah.
people, and it's
He
just
can't shut up.
the most random shit. Again, we can't shut up because we turn into somebody else.
I love that you asked this question, because that's something that I would like the audience to know without talking about the show, that I kind of struggle with sometimes. Is I want to be myself. I want to be authentic, but there's certain rules. Like, if you don't like a song, you can't say that on air. Like, don't say it.
Payola's a bitch.
Right. If you if there's a topic that you're not really interested in, but your audience is going to love it,
Yeah.
you're there for them. You're not there for you,
Right.
but you still want to be authentic. So I do struggle with that. It's funny because something I struggle with is my voice.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of sound like this sometimes when I'm on air, because I'm, one instruction that I was given a lot was sound happy.
Smile while you talk.
And I can sound like this, and I'm fucking happy. Like, I'm
Right.
happy right now. I don't sound like it. So, there's two pieces of advice that I was given. One, Mr. Rogers. Do you remember watching him?
Hell yeah.
When he talked to you, he was talking to you. He wasn't talking to everybody. He said you, and he addressed the audience by just singular. So that's one thing that is always in the back of my head. So if I accidentally, if I have to pre-record something, I accidentally say guys. Oh nope, I meant to just say you. And another thing is Ron Burgundy. He's not overly happy like cheerleader.
Right.
He talks, like he put the sauce on it,
Right.
So
Well, Regina.
San Diego.
I've done so many.
San Diego.
Let's agree to disagree. He's amazing.
I love Ron Burgundy.
Love that.
I turned into Ron Burgundy when I was over here with GPS. I'm like, I'm so bad with direction. Like,
Yeah.
if the GPS is like, go into the water. All right, there I go. Like, I'm at the mercy of it, like Ron Burgundy.
Do you ever change the voices on the GPS?
Mine is Australian. It's an
Dude,
Australian chick.
I had an English.
I have her.
I love her.
She's sexy.
I had an English chick. Rudest bitch I've ever heard.
Yeah.
She yells at she's like, turn now. I was like, what? Nah, turn. Damn it, rerouting.
No, I do
was
the
like,
Australian
"Yo."
accent, female.
Really?
She's
Same one.
legit.
Yeah,
I
I love
have
her. I
those
love her.
meta glasses, and you can add different voices. They have John Cena, and so it's funny because
Oh,
I'll have
shit.
him
'Cause
read
you
something
can't
in
see him.
Spanish. So it's John Cena reading like frijoles. I love it.
I want to get some of those glasses.
They're expensive.
I have them. You can
They're
check them
pretty
out right
heavy.
now. Yeah,
They're not
Use
that
the
heavy.
music.
I thought they were gonna be super heavy, but they're not
they're
that
not
heavy.
And then
that
the music.
noticeable on your face.
The music's so clear.
I when I first had them, and I was playing back a video that I took of my daughter. She said something, and
Yeah, it's
cabrón.
fucking.
I thought she was right next to me.
Yeah. No, those things are fucking legit.
Yeah, they help me win arguments. I'm like talking with my husband, like,
Okay.
hold on.
Wait, let's
Hold on, wait a
instant
minute.
replay time.
Let's look
It's
this
an
up.
instant.
Let's
Hold
look
on,
this
I'm gonna call a foul right here, bro.
Well, right there.
Yeah. Oh, I can see. I can see.
But if I lose, I can just delete it.
Yeah, delete. Delete.
Oh, it wasn't recording.
Oh, dude.
But the light was flashing. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Prove it.
Yeah, 'cause that's the thing, right? The light has to flash that way you know
Yeah.
it's recorded. Because if not, it's privacy invasion. Or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Which they don't really exist. I think it's just some words that a fucking lawyer just trying to
Privacy
fucking
doesn't
make
exist.
money. It doesn't. I mean, nowadays with
With the phone.
Instagram and Facebook and the algorithms and the cookies and
I
all
love it,
kinds of
man.
shit.
I buy something and they show me more of what I like. Yes, I need that.
I'm like, those sucked.
No, because sometimes we'll be talking about something randomly throughout the. Then next thing you know, I got fucking.
I know. I'm looking
all
at my
kinds of
phone and it's like
crazy porn that I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
bodybuilding tanned men that are racist.
that's
I'm like,
Watch, you'll see right now.
Videos
like
of that
full of
shit.
Can-Ams.
Tassels.
Hey, well, the
Buttless chaps.
the deadline's coming up for TikTok to be
Again?
yeah, because I think it was at the 5th of April is when they have to make them sell or else it's gone and they're gonna ban it again.
I keep hearing
People
that.
are gonna lose their mind. I had 2 people in my household lose their minds.
Dude.
My mom and my daughter.
I
My
had
mom.
I had a homeboy who went and downloaded the Chinese version,
My mom too. Yes.
Red One or Red Box or Red
Yeah, red plum. Something.
Red some shit. Yeah,
Really?
so dude,
Red rum.
Dude, it's a bunch of crazy Japanese shit, boy. It's yeah, dude. Like the guy that's spying on you the whole time, like he knows your good algorithms, bro. It's fucking wild. And they actually talk really good about the U.S., which is
Yeah.
weird.
Well,
Which
I
is
mean,
fucking weird.
we probably know we're watching.
Yeah, well, they know.
So they
Oh,
gotta
they
smooth
know.
it over.
Oh, they fucking
Yeah.
know.
What?
It's like those
They're from
Jehovah's
Japan?
Witnesses.
Yeah.
Oh, they're our friends.
It's
Yes.
it's a no. I think it's Chinese.
Oh.
I think it's a Chinese app.
You know what I got into, and it's really weird. And I
kind of
think
friends?
it came from that is mukbang. It sounds dirty, right?
fuck yeah.
So I have. We can get into this. I have a history of an eating disorder. Like I said, I'm an open book. I used to be anorexic really bad. So I think it's just kind of trailed over, and I think this is part of it. But I started watching one of these girls that I listened to her podcast. She's pregnant, so she's posting mukbang, and she's eating snacks. And I'm
that's how she got
obsessed with
pregnant.
watching people eat. And my someone commented on my video. It's called mukbang, and maybe not to this extent, but you just watch people eat copious amounts of food. And it started in like Korea or something.
Yeah.
And they just eat. And you know the sound. It's weird because if I'm sitting with someone, I don't like to hear them eat. But when I'm watching it on TikTok and they're just eating, I'm like.
That ASMR,
ASMR,
or
yeah.
whatever the fuck
They
that-
open up all
Well,
the...
there's a YouTube channel, a brother and sister, I think that started off like that years ago, and they were petite little. I think they were teenagers when they started. Now they're fucking
Eating?
yeah. They're doing the whole mukbang thing. I guess
And
when
they
it first
gained
started.
weight?
Oh my god.
I mean,
Yeah, they
Yeah,
can't
if you
even
eat,
fit
like,
on this. Yeah, they can't
3
even fit
bags
in
of
this.
fucking ramen.
I mean, if you're getting
No,
paid
yeah.
to eat though, if that's your living, that's
But
kind of
still,
hard.
no.
Man, maybe I should do that.
I'm already. Maybe I should just get paid for it. I'm already.
I mean,
doing it.
I've been practicing my whole life.
I would watch.
Yeah, I'm just...
So how do you get over that, or do you ever really get over the eating disorder? I mean, how do you cope with it on a daily? Like, what would you do the model diet where you would eat and go yak it out right after, or like what?
So I was never bulimic. The yak it down.
Yeah, that was a model diet. It was a model diet. You go eat.
I did that last night.
The other end. So bulimia is when you eat a lot and then you but maybe not even a lot, but you throw it up, right?
Right.
Anorexia is you just eat very low calories, if any calories. And there's anorectic, which you have the combination of the both. And now the newer one that I see a lot, especially in the fitness industry, is orthorexic, where you're just obsessed with eating healthy. So it's weird because this disease has the highest amount of death. And I did overcome it. I was sent to a place called Bermuda Ranch. I missed my senior year of high school. I was 84 pounds, 2 inches taller. I lost bone because of how severe my eating disorder was.
Damn.
I had the NG tube, the whole thing. I remember one night I woke up, I forgot I had it in me. Whoop, pulled it a little hard. So, just giving you some graphics to go with it. But I was basically force-fed back to health, back to 120 pounds. And since then, I still tried to go on diets. I tried the Beyonce diet, which was like...
Beyonce diet?
It was called the Beyonce diet. I think it was because her lemonade
Sounds delicious.
It wasn't.
No,
it was
it's like
horrible.
it's
it
like a
involved
P. Diddy-
Epsom salt. Okay,
Yeah, it's like a P.
that's
Diddy
how
party.
bad it was. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's like a P. Diddy party.
You'll never
on
be the
steroids.
same.
No, you'll never be the same. It was horrible.
Try this
baby
diet, you'll
oil.
never be the same.
And so I tried, different diets and this and that. And after I did that bodybuilding competition that I told you about, I had heard about your metabolism breaking. And it's not really broken. It's doing what it's supposed to, but you just get so set up for fat regain. I don't know if you've noticed, but like people who have done these bodybuilding competitions, women specifically, a week later, it looks like they never worked out because they are just so starving and you're priming your body to just absorb all the fat.
I think that happens to me.
You're just priming it.
Yeah. Every night.
Yeah.
Every night.
I'm just waiting for the
Every day's a cheat
right
day.
time. Right time.
And after that, I was like, I don't want to do that. So then I started getting a little more smart with it, learning about my macros, protein. And so now I still have tendencies. I weigh pretty much or measure out everything that I eat. I have tracked every single thing that I've ate since 2004 in some way, shape, or form. Damn. And part of it has helped my recovery so I don't eat too little. But then, I'm actually, this is going to sound, maybe a hypocritical of me, but I'm actually going to start an eating disorder support group. This is the first I'm actually announcing it in May. And I'm going to have, a therapist there to kind of mediate it because there's so many women that are going through these issues and they think it's normal and you have their mom calling you gorda or this and they think it's in jest and it's fun and it's not. It really isn't. And, I had... my someone I knew tell.
So you're taking away gorda?
No.
No, don't take that word away from us.
Yes,
No.
it's frowned upon.
Oh,
You can-
man.
okay.
Yeah.
You can
I have a
still
lot of
use it.
cousins, and that's what we call them.
See?
Frowned upon the thin challenged.
Yeah. Don't take away gorda from us. please.
Not a gorda.
You're thin challenged.
You're thinly challenged is what it is.
Me, I eat a lot, and then I get Tourette's.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, I can't believe I'm this fucking fat.
Give me another fucking bag.
Yeah, I don't know what that's called. Maybe am I the only one that has that? I eat a lot and I get Tourette's.
The guilt after eating? No.
And I look in the mirror and I'm
The guilt isn't after eating. It's when you look in the mirror and you're like, who's this fucking nasty?
and where's his ass?
Who's this nasty
Just a long ass
motherfucker?
back.
Just
It goes from back to ankles.
just a line.
From back to
I
ankles.
look like
What
a
the
fucking
fuck?
plywood and shit. Just my head's flat, no ass. It goes straight down.
So at the eating disorder, is there like a buffet or something?
What are they serving there? Yes, I need to know.
What snacks are they serving at the?
Yeah.
That's funny. That's one of the questions that I was thinking about.
Is Orange Cow going to be there?
Who is the sponsor?
Orange Cow and a fucking eating disorder. Dude, that's fucking
I remember when I was
amazing.
in rehab, my cousin, he would call it Club Fed because there was the Club Med.
I would put like Temptations and shit
yeah.
everywhere. Like everybody's fucking.
everywhere.
This is a challenge.
and so it's going to address things like that because I also have a diagnosed exercise addiction. It's an actual diagnosis. So I mean, you're asking like, how do I deal with it now?
An addict.
I am. I'm an addict. I mean, I still have a lot of strong desires. Like, my schedule has to revolve around my workout schedule to some degree. I still.
That's a good
try-
addiction, though.
You
I
would-
need
you
that.
would think.
Is it contagious?
Yes and no. Yes and no.
I'll give you
It's
some
not like-
tips.
It's not like the Rona. It's not like the Rona where you're just gonna be like, I got it. I got the workout.
I got the
thing.
opposite.
I got the workout.
I got
thing.
the workout thing.
I got that workout.
Here,
thing.
give me your
God
drink.
Damn it! Right? Oh shit! Yeah, because that's fucking crazy.
It's not like when you're on drugs. Just
So you got an
don't-
addictive personality, is it, or is it just? Do you think you have one?
I think I have some form of something.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe what's
Don't
that?
do drugs.
Yeah, I just actually quit smoking. I was using it to kind of calm my hunger, but my daughter got real sick, and I was like, "There's no way a cigarette's
That's a hard
worth
thing
it."
to do.
So, you know what's the hardest addiction that I cannot give up?
What?
Caffeine.
Yeah.
People don't consider it, but
Yeah.
what
It's like,
Yeah.
I cannot give. It's easier to give up cigarettes than caffeine.
I tried.
really?
Yeah,
For
energy
me-
drinks.
that's
I would
'cause
have like
the caffeine. It does more to your body. Your body kind of like gets used to it. You start having like almost cold sweats and shit when you try to cut
cigarettes
it and
too.
shit.
You start craving them.
Yeah.
But yeah, like with me, I think also because of my job, like I don't have a part where I can just take a week to like have a bad mood. Like I have to be in a good mood for a most part of my job. For the most part, I am. I love it, but no caffeine. Like, ooh.
cigarettes was really hard for me to quit. I
Yeah.
quit.
So what would you substitute caffeine for or with?
Cigarettes? No, I'm just kidding.
It's a weed. A lot of weed.
Cocaine.
A lot of heroin. A lot of heroin.
If I had
The
to,
original Coca-Cola.
What would you? What do you think you could get by with as far as for like a substitution?
I'd probably drink like green tea because it's a different type of caffeine. There's some
Okay.
non-stimulant like pre-workouts that I have that I like beet juice for endurance.
What would be the point of having a non-stimulant pre-workout?
You know, a
This is
lot.
like to get you going.
Non-alcoholic beer.
Right?
Why?
It's like having a fucking
Right?
like a virgin wife.
Well,
It's an incomplete thought. It's an incomplete thought. It's premature
Going to hooker for a
ejaculation.
hug.
It's-
Yeah, right. A hooker for dating advice. It just doesn't make sense.
well, you know, a big part of the caffeine isn't really the energy I get. It's the mental clarity that it gives me. And so a lot of these supplements have stuff like mushrooms, not the mushrooms you're thinking of, different things, you know, that in fact, I've had a lot of brain fog the past few weeks, and before coming here, I took it's not a pre-workout, but a supplement,
Yeah.
and it just kind of clears your brain, and it gives the same effects as caffeine without the energy, and that's all I need. Like I don't need to.
Does it come in a little baggie or?
Yeah, I mean,
white
you know,
powder,
made sure to put the spoon away, but and so that's probably what I would substitute it with.
Have you tried the Neurogum?
No,
Neurogum is kind of all of that in a fucking gum
in
form.
a gum.
Yeah,
I have the electrolyte gum.
It's a little bit pricey. It's like, if I remember correctly, it's like for like 50 pieces, like $60 or something
Yeah.
like that.
Well, the one I took today, it's from Organifi. It's called Pure. And I've given it to people, and it's just like there's clouds in your head, the cobwebs, it kind of like goes. And
Does it taste good? That's all.
it's not bad.
Is it
yeah.
like remember the Gatorade gum? It would like lose flavor just like that.
Gosh, it's disgusting.
No,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But the Neurogum,
It's okay.
it's got a lot of like the neurotopic stuff, like the mushroom. I think
The nootropics?
Yeah, nootropics. And then it has your. It's supposed to get rid of the brain fog, give
Yes.
you
Have you
the
tried it?
energy. Yeah, I tried it once or twice.
What'd you think?
It helped. I mean, you know, like I said, working on the graves, you're on the midnights, it you know, your brain starts to eat away at itself,
Dude,
just in general.
That is so, you know, not to
Yeah.
scare you or whatever.
No,
but
it's bad for your health.
It's like smoking, like
Yeah,
chain smoking.
Like
Well,
I'm like look, yeah,
the graveyard.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, looking at me, you would have known I'm 25, but I am.
You don't look a day over 36.
Oh, look at day over 76. But yeah, it does a lot good with the mental clarity, brain fog.
Yeah.
A lot of that shit. It's legit. It's just pricey, but
it's
I mean,
worth
you
it.
get what you pay for.
Right.
So yeah, if you ever want to try something out, Neurogum.
Okay. Huh.
Definitely.
what
I'm
flavor
gonna
is
have
it
to look
coming?
at that. Yeah.
I don't know.
Do they have different
it was
flavors?
I want to say it was mint, like a minty
Okay,
flavor.
all right.
And it's like you can feel it hit. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like I'll drink it, and then about 15 minutes. Oh, that's what I did with my keys. You know, it's like it works for me. It does.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
I haven't felt that way in forever, and I drink caffeine, and it just makes me feel normal.
Yeah, well, because your baseline is there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm getting to that point where I'm drinking like 3 cups of coffee and half a Celsius, and that's
Yeah.
where I'm like, oh,
Yeah, I just drink black coffee. I don't drink energy drinks anymore. They were fucking me
Oh,
up.
good.
Yeah, well, we had a friend that does like 2 or 3 a day.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, that's not,
I was that
that
too.
is not healthy at all.
You remember the big monster twist caps? I used to do
Yeah.
2 of those a day.
So when I was doing doing nutrition coaching, the military guys are the worst ones for energy drinks. I had a guy coming in here. I have all these symptoms. I
I
can't
was all
lose
fucked up.
weight.
Yeah.
He was drinking like 5 of the energy drinks a day.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Christ.
oh my god,
That's
I
not
can't
good
talk
for your
shit.
liver at
Yeah.
all. That is bad.
your
dude.
heart.
That's
I take my medication and I just wash it down with the monster.
Yeah.
kidney stones galore, bro. Jesus Christ. Well, now was the.
I probably got boulders or some shit. I don't know. What the fucking fuck.
It's just a big old rock.
It's gonna be like.
Oh shit.
That'll be fun.
Oh man. You know whatever. So right now we're going on an hour and a half. So I
Oh,
don't want-
shoot,
Yeah.
okay.
So I know
That went
we've
by
been-
fast.
Yeah. The time flies when we were making fun of Can-Am people.
Yeah.
And racist bodybuilders.
Racist bodybuilders. Those sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm never gonna look at them the same again. I just.
I can tell you who I'm gonna eliminate. The white guy.
As soon as he walks in, next,
Next.
Pop a
no.
balloon.
next.
This spot's taken.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! So if more people want to find out either about more nonprofits here locally in El Paso, you know, like the eating disorder or the eating workshop that you want to do, or
Eating Tourette's.
so eating Tourette's support
Club
group
Fed.
you want to do, Where can they go and find this information from?
So they can contact me directly if it's eating disorder support group, or maybe they're a nonprofit or no nonprofit for my show. That's Amber_Banda 915 on Instagram, Amber Banda on Facebook. If they want to actually listen to the interviews I do with country artists or about the nonprofits that I interview and know about what's going on in their community, download the free iHeart app and look for the El Paso Public Forum.
Oh, Paso Public Forum, and is that the show comes out every Sunday morning?
Every Sunday morning, but I mean, like most people aren't awake Sunday morning, so I'm like, this needs to be a podcast.
Yeah.
These voices need to get out. It's not fair. I get it, it's community programming, there's regulations, but
Right.
I mean, we're not doing a service that great of a service to them if people aren't listening.
Right,
so.
they don't have the correct platform.
Right, and so that's why I was like, this needs
Maybe
to be a
when
podcast.
you're eating your menudo. And
No, because it's on like at 6 in the morning. Because I remember hearing it on the way home from
6 in the morning?
Yeah,
Yes, 6 or 7, depending on the
Who
station.
does that?
I'd actually be surprised. There are some people
like
that are like,
3 or
hey, I
4
heard
of
you
them.
the other day.
Yeah, I'm already like
Yeah, so I think
my
Mike D.
third
I think
drink.
Mike
Shout out
D.
to my fan.
Yeah, my fan. Shout out to Albert. Got you.
I'm here for you.
I know this will get one share.
Yeah, because I think Mike D does one too on Fox on 92.3. I've heard
Mike
him.
G.
Mike G.
Mike D is ours. He's probably
Yeah.
one too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a blind one.
Yes.
Yeah, Mike G is the old school one.
The old school one. I see him at a lot of biker events. He's really cool.
Really? Mm-hmm. Damn. Yeah. So I remember hearing them with different names. Like I said, it's the shit that you hear to stay awake at 6 in the fucking morning.
Too much for you.
What? He's blind.
He's hilarious,
blind.
man. He's funny too. He's funny
And he
about
actually
it.
DJs.
He is. Yeah, I love Mike.
Yeah. And I met him on my way out when I was getting fired from Clear Shadow. He was coming
When
in.
I was packing my shit,
Yeah, some blind dude came in. I was like,
he
dude,
fucking ran into me.
Yeah, I was like, didn't you see the sign?
Did
Oh
you
no,
see?
you don't. Didn't you see?
Did you feel the tape?
Right? Didn't you see?
Can you drive me to the
Didn't you
ATM?
drive through? Didn't you read the sign
dude, I
through
was
the
like,
drive-through?
Wait, wait.
I'm packing my
wait.
shit.
Didn't you see anything at all?
Oh, you didn't see me standing here, huh?
But he's
That's
not.
fucked up,
But he's
man.
not 100. He's not like Stevie Wonder blind. He can kind of see. Yeah.
A little bit is what he says.
Yeah. He can
Oh, that's
kind of
cool.
see. He's just not. You know, like,
It's all love, man.
He does some amazing things. He makes me, when people have excuses for not doing things, I think of Mike. I'm like, you know what, whatever.
yeah, fucking cop out.
Really? Yeah.
Quit showing off. I quit showing off.
Is he married and stuff?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got
His-
kids
yeah.
and all that.
Does he do the Ray Charles thing? Like,
Yeah,
Feel
make
the
sure,
wrist?
Make sure the wrist is just right.
All right. He's
For
never
the-
felt my face, but when we're walking around at a remote, like he'll hold my shoulder.
it's like, damn, girl, you look good.
He said, well, he asked me one time, he's like, you changed your purple hair. I'm like, who told you?
Told you.
Like,
Yeah.
He's bullshitting. He bullshitting.
Smells like pneumonia.
He's so fucking. He's so the dog told him.
So you got highlights, huh?
Oh shit. So
I'm going to see him after this. I'm going to tell him.
don't worry, he'll never see this coming.
You went a little crazy with them highlights.
Oh shit, we're a bunch of assholes.
You're a fucking
Love you,
asshole.
Mike.
Oh yeah, we're a bunch of assholes. Oh shit. So before we go, Amber, any words to the people again? Let them know where they can find any information either about any nonprofit that you're doing or about the biker crew or the biker gang or anything at all
Or
that
the
you want to
future.
put out there.
This just happened to be April 1st, the month of National Child Abuse Awareness. And so I would say share posts, be active about it. You know, don't be silent about it. My purpose has always been to advocate for children. And I solely believe that this is why I'm here at this moment in time. If you know someone that's gone through abuse, maybe you were abused or whatever, reach out. There's people there that care about you that don't know you. I wouldn't have believed that when I was younger, but there really are people that care about you. And if you know, be a voice for the voiceless. Don't let your silence drown out their cries. That is the GOC mantra.
Damn. Beautiful.
Sorry, ended it on that note, but I had to.
No,
That's
hey,
my purpose
no,
in life,
yeah.
man.
Hey, that's the whole reason we're here. I mean, after fun and laughs and giggles and whatnot, everything. One of the things that we always believed is everybody has a story to tell.
Yeah.
And it's important for people to hear different things because, there's different people that like, different aspects of us. Some of us like the stupid shit we say. Some of us like some of the actual factual shit that we say or some of the people that we bring on. And this is the best part that we could do is, try to give somebody an extra voice, give them a different look at what, when you see somebody, like you said, on the radio, that's all these bubbly people, but that's not them 24/7.
No,
It's
I
good
grew
to
up.
know the real people.
I grew up with a lot of abuse. For many years, I had to fight for my happiness. So there is a hope on the other end, and I love hearing you say that. That's what I do on my show. It's lovely to be on this end. You guys are awesome. I love the humor. I love the way you talk, and thank you for giving me this platform this time, letting me be on this side. I
Thank
don't
you
got to
for
worry
coming on.
about post production.
Yeah, no. There's no such thing here as
No, we let
I
it
have
go.
my 12-year-old son to do that.
Yeah. IT
Oh,
department.
Yeah. Oh,
hey,
yeah.
why didn't I think of child labor? Damn
Yeah,
it.
it's fucking
Wait a
amazing.
minute.
It's not child labor when they're your kid.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's called
That's true.
helping the family.
Yes. The family business.
The family project.
Yeah. We're doing
Called
all this together.
You get dinner.
Yes, we're today you eat.
Yeah. Come out your room.
Come out the cage. Come out the crate.
I left your bowl right there.
Not that one. That's a dog.
That's the, they look the same.
No, but again, like I said, I mean, we appreciate you coming through. Make sure you listen to Amber on iHeart KHEY Country, El Paso's. I can't
Number
remember
one
what-
for New Country.
that was the line. I couldn't remember. I remember is at the first 10 minutes of the hour and the last 10 minutes of the hour. You got to drop your 96.3 KHEY.
Okay.
Every time now.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, you got to do it. That's crazy.
96.3 K Country, El Paso's number
I'm
one.
going to
for
try
New
to
Country.
listen to some country. We'll try.
She'll give you a breakdown, a playlist.
will.
So we should.
But I
listen
need to hear the interview first, and then I'll check out their music.
There you go.
Yeah, so make sure you tune in, follow her, dude. All the different nonprofits, all the different people that you never knew existed. Make sure you get
The Imperials.
Yeah, make sure you get a hold of her because there's some amazing people out there doing amazing shit, and they deserve the platform to hear it. Until next time, don't be an asshole, don't be a dick. Deuces.